with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Char, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charged toward because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it treat, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 17th of February 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. Safe to say that Phil Burnell did not have the best of days yesterday. You know, he unboxed his Virtual Boy, and then he realised, wait a second, I don't think I can do anything as a content creator with this thing. So yeah, Phil was very unhappy. There was no seemingly easy options for him to stream his Virtual Boy for his audience, so he was questioning whether it was fucking worth purchasing that for $100 fucking. He's actually talking in his chat right now. I'll be messing with the Virtual Boy a bit, but if reports are true, there's no way to capture or stream the game, so you won't be able to see any of it. Therefore, it won't be a very long segment, but will instead explore a deluxe Nintendo Switch online. So Phil's plans have been entirely derailed because he didn't do his due diligence and research. He never bothered his arse to fucking actually research his shit, you know? And the Switch Online store, I've never actually gone it, so I have no idea what's on there. So him going on this, it's like so the Virtual Boy is like $100, okay? That's like $100+. The Nintendo Online Switch store is also like for over $50, so he's basically spent what he gets, well, what he hopes to get on an average stream, just on Nintendo, and he hates it though. Like, what the fuck? So yeah. I mean, Phil could obviously enjoy the Virtual Boy as much as he wants to, technically in theory, and just pretend for a second he's not a content creator and he's a gamer, you know? He could still go ahead and enjoy the experience as a gamer, but because he would rather focus on being a content creator than being a gamer, then it looks like he's barely going to even fucking do much for the Virtual Boy altogether, and it's probably going to fucking have more use as a fucking background prop for his audience. So there you go. I guess we'll have to wait and see what Phil's fucking doing, but yeah, the Virtual Boy also gets fucking dead for seeing that ride, at least for Phil Burnell on DSP Gaming, and it's part of his content. Couple of things for us to go through before we start playing bingo properly. First of all, Mia Block is still having tremendous amounts of fun with the "you're being a sailing aloud" thing. Another banger of a fucking picture. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? It's awful. It's awful, but it's still fucking funny. I've got a couple of clips here. We have a historical clip here. So Sea Otter reminded everyone, a throwback to September 2010, 16 years ago, where DSP explains that real life really isn't 3D. And a bonus clip of him saying you're an arsehole if you wear sunglasses indoors, from the man that bought Ray-Bans specifically to wear on streams indoors. So here's Phil explaining that real life really isn't 3D.
3D? Like, if someone throws a softball at you, do you really see this thing coming at you? Like, no, you see a 2D thing, you get hit in the fucking face. Real vision has depth perception to a point, but not to... You ever...
Yeah, that's quite bizarre.
Notice something that real life really isn't that much 3D? Like, if someone throws a softball at you, do you really see this thing coming at you? Like, no, you see a 2D thing, you get hit in the fucking face. Real vision has depth perception to a point, but not to...
Yeah, what's the other clip here?
No one wants to sit around in their house wearing sunglasses. You look like an asshole.
And yet Phil Bonnell usually has sunglasses to her indoors sometimes with his audience in the streams. Jesus, man, yeah. These are very old rant clips, you know, this is a... Jesus, man. This is how Phil's setup used to be, you know? This is what Phil's streams used to
You ever
fucking be.
notice something that real life really is?
Silence, fat man. Okay, we have a bonus clip here. We have a bonus clip here. So that was fucking classic, old school DSP lore. So we have a clip here from That Being Said's channel. Wings asked the person he was playing Baldur's Gate 3 with, "Do you want to go see Phil?" Wings was very pleased with his joke when they got there. Here is Wings for a joke. How about Phil?
Oh, there he is.
What do you bring? I require.
Oh, this is Phil, all right. Yeah, you didn't. Oh, you didn't even have to say anything. This is him.
You can pass, but first you must pay.
Oh.
All right, I'll be nice, Phil. I'll be nice.
There you go. So that was Wings making a funny on his Baldur's Gate 3 stream. He seemed to really enjoy that one. That seemed to kind of tick on the right way there. So there we go. I went to Phil Hughes with that. Oh, Wings snaked me. Wings snaked me. Fucking boo, fucking Jesus Christ. Christ alive. Anyway, we have a couple of videos for us to watch before Phil begins to stream. We have a couple of videos for us to watch. First of all, we've got the Snort Banal compilation from a day and the night stream combined. And then we've got the Daily Crap, which was kindly cut by... So Sonny has cut the Daily Crap. He recommended watching this at 1.9 speed. So we have it set at 1.9. It is actually set for 1.9. Apparently it's a sweet spot to watch this Daily Crap. With Phil, you know, bitching and whining and moaning about fucking money. I've not seen any of it yet, but okay, we'll see for ourselves soon what it is. But okay, first of all, before all that, let's first of all watch Snort Banal's compilation from both day and night streams from yesterday.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
So for the first time, you'd be able to play the entire library of Virtual Boy games. But if you can't capture or stream it, what purpose do I have to ever use this? Like tomorrow, what I'm going to do, I am going to try it. I'm going to put, set it up here and try to play it. And you'll see me, but all I can do is describe what the game is. Like literally, you can't hear it and you can't see it. Isn't that amazing? I mean, Nintendo was really thinking hard there when they designed this idea, didn't they? No.
It's almost like they fucking made it for gamers and not for content creators.
They weren't. They were trying to rip you off because they knew people would say, oh, I want it, and either just get it as an impulse buy, meaning get the Nintendo Online subscription upgrade to get this app, or they would say, ooh, I want a Virtual Boy, and they would run out and buy the accessories or whatever, not knowing what the hell it was.
Now you fell for it. Congrats, you fell for the marketing scheme.
And you might say, well, why didn't you research it? Because there was nothing to research.
Yes, there was! There was a lot of research, you fucking dumb bastard. Also, is this a compilation only for night stream? This might only be for a night stream. This compilation might be purely from a night stream only. I'm going to curious actually about that. Hold on 2 seconds. Because it feels like it's for a night stream only. Was there a separate day stream compilation? Oh, there was actually. There was, there was. This is a compilation only from a night stream. I feel like then we should probably fucking watch a day stream compilation as well. I thought this compilation is from both combined. My bad. But yeah, I kind of feel compelled. I don't want to skip the fucking day stream compilation. So maybe we should. Maybe we absolutely should fucking watch the day stream compilation as well. I think we ought to. I think maybe we ought to. Sure. But hold on. So maybe we can skip. Maybe we can skip the first part of it. Because the first part is just him basically bitching away and moaning about fucking the whole thing. Say it's a waste of fucking money, We can skip towards the gameplay. How about that? We'll go straight towards the gameplay portion, okay? From a day stream yesterday, and see him begging and bitching and whining and moaning. Okay, so there we go.
My detractors are actually getting so upset with me now that I'm so successful They're mad that I'm not asking for contributions on a stream.
You do ask for contributions on stream several times a fucking day. You know? Like, we have a beg counter, Phil. It regularly provides us with free spaces.
They're actually spamming the chat, yelling at me, well, you should ask for more contributions. I'm serious. That's pretty crazy to think about, huh? They're so upset that I used to do it and I don't anymore, that now they're yelling at me that I'm not doing it.
Continuing on, anyone who wants to support the stream, by all means, please do.
Look at that, a beg.
You know, super chats and memberships on the YouTube side, kicks and subs on the kick side, and of course, tips, all appreciated. It would be great to get some support on the stream today for Dragon Quest VII. Thank you to those who already have it. It would be great to get more since I would like to keep this in the rotation.
Who fucking cares?
If you're enjoying the stream, please give it a like. Consider supporting Dragon Quest VII. We're going to probably have about another hour or so of gameplay after the break. And thank you to those who are chilling and having a good time here today with me. I appreciate you. Oh, no, there's coffins over there. Oh, geez.
Disgusting beggar.
If you're here and enjoying the stream, please support it. As you can see, once again, we don't get a lot of support for Dragon Quest. I'm not even kidding you when I say almost all the support on this stream came in for the Virtual Boy segment earlier. We've only got $10 of support for Dragon Quest today. That's it. Everything else came in beforehand. So it would be great to get some more support for the stream. Thank you to guys who are here chilling and enjoying and having a good time. Enjoy some highlight clips, and I'll be back shortly with more.
I've been paying attention. What are we at? 97 bucks of support. But we haven't had any support in over an hour, and we only made 10 bucks playing Dragon Quest. We made $87 earlier on the morning show. So,
Well, yeah, but 50 of those dollars were fake because it was a fake tip.
please, let's get some support for Dragon Quest right now. Let's go. In the next hour, I'll do some shout-outs. We'll have some fun. And then we'll do DSP Tries It together. Okay? Okay, cool. Let's go.
Who
Hello,
fucking
everyone,
cares?
and welcome back.
A panhandler shaking a cup asking for money. Yeah, the trolling is bad today. It sucks. I have to keep banning people because they're idiots. Stupid.
How bad was it though? I mean, let's look at the ban list here for, like, you know, for the other day. Let's see it for this week, okay? Oh, that's a pretty lot of bans. The 16th. Phil banned 474 people yesterday, apparently. 474 bans yesterday. That's quite a lot more than usual. Holy fuck. Yeah, Phil was busy with that ban hammer yesterday.
Okay, oh, here's another one. Yep, bye. Banned. Gone. Forever.
But it would be great if you could support the stream in some way.
God damn flashbangs!
If you haven't yet, whether it's liking the stream or contributing in some way, like some kicks or a sub on Kick, maybe a super chat or a membership on YouTube, or maybe a tip via PayPal. Again, I love this game, but sadly it just continuously is the least supported playthrough that I do. It really sucks because I love RPGs, but it just seems to persist and there's not much I can really do about that, right? Anything appreciated, okay? Thank you.
Oh, tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time, it will be the
Wait. Phil says he got a miserable amount of money.
conclusion of Hellmar, the hybrid supermarket sim horror game. It seems like we may end it early, and if we end the game early, we'll just hang out and do
Who
like a chill
fucking
with Bill
cares?
session. But please come by tonight and engage and support the late stream. As you see, sadly, every time I play Dragon Quest, support is not amazing or great. It's okay. So hopefully we can have a good stream tonight. All right, guys, thank you. And guys, please, it would be great if you can contribute today. As you can see, I have no clue what's going on. It's one of the slowest days I've ever had in history of streaming. This is a very slow stream right now. For support, yeah, it was one of the slowest streams I've ever done, and not even $30 in tips. It's one of the slowest streams I've done in weeks. One slow day. Oh, it's terrible. Tonight is the slowest night I have seen for support in months. I don't know what's going on. This is ridiculous. And like I said, I really need help right now in regards to tips to pay bills. I have no idea why this stream is so slow. Oh my God, what a slow stream. There's still this back here. and it's still in the back of my neck, the
Back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's all telling me it's WWE Champions time. Yeah, we know.
I love it. I love it.
We know you fucking love it. We love it too. Now let's fucking watch. Okay, so that was the day stream compilation. Okay, you know, minus the Nintendo Boy crap. You know, what I mean, the Virtual Boy thing, which we fucking saw during Bingo yesterday. So there we go. So now we go on to the night stream here. This conspiracy theory Stop Manel doing the flashbangs. So no, I don't even think Stop Manel's aware. It bothers me, you know. But yeah, I have asked nicely multiple times in their comments, and if I've seen them, they've not acknowledged it. You know, if whether they're aware or not, I guess they want to be told how to edit their content, which is fair enough. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to exert some creative control. Oh no, as I see a flashbang, I get fucking blinded.
Nintendo wasn't clear on this at all, in any way, shape, or form. They didn't explain what anything was that you were buying. When I bought the Virtual Boy on the Nintendo Online Store, I read the description. Nowhere in there did it say Virtual Boy games can only be played on an undocked Switch 2. It never said that. No one even figured that out until, I guess, people across the globe who are way ahead of me time zone-wise got the app early and tried to do it, and they got the error.
Oh, that's not really true. Broside Phil called us way ahead of time because he actually read like the TOS, you know. In fact, can we get to Broside Phil's Twitter account? Hang on, we'll just click on Broside Phil's like this thing here. Let me on late, whatever. Let's see. Right, yeah, we go. Hold on. But Broside Phil called us way ahead of time. Here we go. The 14th of February. February 17th has a decent chat, so here we go. Based on 20 supports, the Nintendo Switch Virtual Boy accessory requires the system to be taken out of its dock and placed into the viewer, preventing traditional TV mode gameplay and native streaming. Like, there was several indications that this was going to be the case, Philly Boy. People called us, people saw this, people, like, you know, mentioned it. Just because you didn't do your fucking due diligence doesn't mean that no one else fucking did, Phil. You've only got yourself to blame the situation because you're too much of a lazy sack of shite to fucking look into things before you fucking hit add to cart and buy because you're a goddamn fucking shopaholic. It's your own goddamn fucking fault, boy.
So Nintendo has pulled an ultimate scam. It's basically, again, it's another bait and switch situation. Ooh, look, have a way to play these old games you never played before. You know, things you've heard of all these years that you never had access to. Now you'll have it. All you need to do is either get the box or the Virtual Boy. You know, ooh, I get the app with the Nintendo Online subscription. This sounds great to me, right? And then you get it, and then, oh, well, guess what? You can't capture or stream it. Why?
Most gamers don't care about that. Most people who want to fucking play a video game are just only thinking about playing a fucking video game. They don't. This product was not made in mind for a content creator at heart. It was made with the gamer at heart.
Didn't you say that up front? Because you were scamming people. You want more people to spend money, and then they can't do anything with it. Nintendo doesn't care, so they'll get away with it. Trust me on this.
Oh, I'm not gonna trust a goddamn thing that comes out of a fucking lying fucking mouth, Phil.
Get away with it, okay? No one's going to hold them to task. They won't get in trouble. They won't get sued. They'll be fine, okay?
What are you gonna fucking sue them for? You know, it's like they have made a gaming product which I assume will work as they advertised. I'm not saying it's a fucking good gaming product. I don't think it's fucking worth fucking money myself, personally. But you're the one that fucking bought this thing without even fucking doing your fucking due diligence research. If you had fucking properly looked into the product and looked into the fucking limitations of what you could fucking do with said product, then, but you didn't do that though, Phil. You never bothered your fucking arse. You're fucking too busy spending money to fucking look at what you're fucking buying, as per usual. I never fucking waited purchase just like a fucking selfie stick and all that crap, you know, just like most of the crap in your fucking room, in your fucking home.
I can't return that thing because I bought it from Nintendo Online.
Looks like you just got scammed, bitch. Yes, I buy all this stuff because I'm here to show you the value behind it and review the content because that's my job.
You're not going to review it though because you refuse to fucking use it apparently because you feel like you're getting scammed by Nintendo. Like, why don't you fucking play it as a gamer and give your gamer's perspective? You know, I'm not saying it's going to be worth it. Like, you're not even going to touch it because you can't stream directly from the fucking thing. Oh, for God's sake, you're such a dumb bastard.
You're aware of this, right? I'm not just a casual gamer. I make a living doing this.
No, you make it. No, it's not from. You make a living begging those same people in your audience to give you fucking money. And according to you, they'll give you money regardless of what you're fucking doing, whatever you're fucking playing. Like, you can clean out a closet and they'll give you hundreds of fucking dollars. You know? It doesn't matter what you're playing, doesn't matter what you're fucking reviewing or whatever. According to you, you are so well loved and so successful that it doesn't matter what you do in your streams and content. So don't you fucking dare pretend for a fucking second, trying to insinuate that Nintendo are trying to fucking withhold your ways and means of making a fucking living online.
When you say something like that, you show your retardation. You show how fucking mentally slow you are.
You're not the fucking ones that spent $150 fucking dollars on something we can't show our audience, Phil.
When you say dumb shit like that, I'm the person who covers that and tells you it's a bad value. That's also like saying, oh,
bad value for you, because you never bought it with the fucking mindset of a gamer, you bought it with the fucking mindset of a content creator. No, there's a tweet here, there's a fucking relevant fucking tweet here, okay? That I've seen recently here. One of these things is a scam. Which one was it? Where's the tweet? Somebody did a wee fucking tweet here. I don't know if it was that being said or someone else here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm scrolling down, I'll find you eventually, tweet. Where is this random tweet that I saw? Is it even there? Am I going to find it? Where the hell? Where are you? Somebody, so there's a picture of Nintendo, the Virtual Boy, and there's a picture of like...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
There's a picture of the $100 animation that Phil uses, and it's like, one of these things is a $100 scam. It's like, which one is it? I can't find the tweet. Oh no, oh fucking boo-hoo. Thank you very much to Darkside Ranter for popping their 13-month bingo Baddies saying, so if it's a bad value, why would I support you? Exactly. It's just, I mean, it's so fucking... Oh, my God, it's so fucking stupid from Phil. I hear I see it. I found the tweet. Is Palms Pass fucking done it. One of these $100 items is a rip-off. Is it this or is it this? Exactly. There you fucking go. One of those is a $100 rip-off. At least a fucking, you know, Virtual Boy had some effort put into it, you know. Hell. So, you get what you fucking deserve, Phil. Boo fucking who. That might mean, though, he's going to fucking beg even more than usual to try and make up for being scammed by Nintendo. Oh, the bad man's awake already. Fuck me. I didn't realise that. I had a few to be awake. He'd start early because of, he was awake early. Well, he was on the streams, he was on his chat about 1:45. How long did he... Holy shit, he started really early. He started very early today. Fuck me. I wasn't expected. Okay, let me make sure that Raphael unmuted in time. 2 seconds here. So we'll unmute here. And we'll make sure it's at 1.5 speed as well. Okay, now, did Raphael unmute in time? This is a big question here.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome.
Well, he did. Well done to Raphael. Raphael on the ball today. Good stuff indeed. Well, we'll leave Phil on pause. Let's enjoy the rest of Snotbinell's next stream compilation. And then we'll watch the daily crap as clipped by Sunny. And we'll watch it at 1.9 speed as recommended by them as well.
well, you bought Crizzle and the game isn't very good, so ha ha. No, I bought it so I could tell you it's not good, so you don't waste your money buying it. That's the point of someone like me who covers games for...
But you demand like $150 from your audience so they can fucking save $30 and not buying the game. It feels like it costs more money to support your endeavors than it does just to buy the game. You know?
a living. How do you not understand that? Like, you're that slow, huh?
Now, if you have really enjoyed the level of indie game commitment that I've had so far this year, the fact that every week we're playing new games, we're trying new things, you know, jumping from thing to thing, rather than only focusing on a small group of big AAA games. If you like this, please support tonight's stream. Tonight would be the night to say, yes, I love indies. Let's go. Let's support that effort. So let's get some support rolling in. First off, if you're here live, like the stream, get that engagement up. Let's get it to 100 likes on stream tonight. I've noticed that recently people are liking the streams, but we're never hitting 100 likes. Are you aware of this? Earlier today, we did the earlier stream, 97 likes. Last night's RimWorld stream, 52 likes. Hollow Knight, 91. Street Fighter, 85. God of War, the God of War, Sons of Sparta, and the React stream, that one we hit 115. We're getting close almost every stream, but we don't hit 100. Let's hit 100 right freaking now. If you're here live watching, like the stream, get us to the 100 likes. Now,
What if I don't like the stream though, Phil?
outside of that, let's go and let's get some support for indies. Let's get some super chats and some memberships on YouTube. Let's get... No, Wings does not clear 100 likes easy. That's completely nonsensical. He complains about it all the time on his stream that he never hits 100 likes. He's very upset about it, actually. Let's get some kicks and some subs over on
Give me
Kick,
your money. Give me your
and
money.
Let's get some tips via PayPal.
Give me your money.
Let's go
Give me your
right
money.
now. Let's do it.
Bankruptcy is like the only solution, okay? Help! Complete stupidity from idiots saying likes don't matter. You're an idiot. You have no idea how YouTube works. I do, because I've had a channel for 18 years. You're a fucking moron. Okay.
How often do you pour over your analytics, Phil, and look over what the most popular parts of your content was? You know? Like, do you even know what your average viewer retention is, or your demographic for your average age, or whatever? You know what I mean? Or, you know, you don't pay attention to the metrics. You upload every single fucking day. You stream every single fucking day, but you don't fucking pay any attention whatsoever to your fucking viewer metrics that could fucking help you understand what parts of the content are doing well and what parts of the content are not doing fucking well. You know? You refuse to put in that level of effort and commitment to your fucking job, and that is why you are fucking floundering every single fucking day. That is why you're fucking actually being forced to beg people every single fucking day, because you're refusing to actually fucking put in the effort that a fucking job requires. Like, being a content creator, being a good content creator, is not easy. Now, being a content creator in general, anyone can be a content creator. Hell, I demonstrate that on a daily fucking basis. I demonstrate on a daily fucking basis how easy this is potentially to be a content creator. You know, I don't do this for a fucking living, I do this for fucking fun, okay? But being a good content creator, that shit is more challenging. You know? You're putting yourself out there, you fucking hope that people fucking actually fucking like what you're fucking doing and saying or whatever, and you fucking hope the content you're producing is gonna fucking resonate with fucking people, that people are gonna fucking want to come along to that and enjoy that and support that as well if they fucking want to, whatever, and keep coming back for more and more and more until they're fucking, like, that is harder, you know? Anyone can fucking be a content creator, but being a fucking good one, that takes some work, Phil. That takes some effort. That takes some fucking dedication. And you like all fucking free. Hey, Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? And hey, Wiki, it's Sunny. Yeah, you got you're a 25th like. Okay, we've got a free space in. Thank you very much, Sunny. I hope you're two feeling better today. But there you go. So yeah, Phil just... I love when Phil tries to fucking pull the I'm the experienced content creator, not you card, you know? It doesn't fucking mean shit, Phil. I've been doing content creation on the internet for well over 20 fucking years now, you know, as a fucking hobby. I've never at one point in time done this as a fucking job, but I've always personally had a mindset that as long as people are enjoying what I'm doing, then it's worth doing. It doesn't matter if I was fucking making FIFA content way back in the fucking days, random gaming shit, whatever, or these days with fucking bingo. As long as people are having a good time, they'll keep doing that son of a bitch.
The only reason he's popular at all on YouTube because he's a toxic fucking guy, but the guy's so dumb he doesn't even realize it. Like, he doesn't even realize the stuff he puts out is toxic, and he doesn't know why people don't like him. That's how ignorant the guy is. These trolls are hilarious. They still think, oh, you're failing. I make more money today than I ever did before.
I am going to press X to get out on that one. So... back in the fucking day, like, this is something I've tried to kind of pour over the metrics that what Phil has been saying about this sort of shit before. Phil has spun this kind of story before where he claims he was only making like 1/7 or 1/8 of the money he used to fucking make back in the fucking day when he was on his like fucking gravy train days. I actually made a hold on. I made some dumbass fucking table. I don't know a whole video about this fucking years ago. You know, which wasn't a very fucking good video, but then again, it was by me, so bear with it. So, but I also included a wee fucking a wee thing. Hold on 2 seconds. I'll pull up the fucking thing. Here we go. I found the old thing. Here we go. So I managed to. So Phil has at different times implied that he made like a 7th of what he used to fucking make, and then at other times he's made like an 8th of what he used to fucking make, or a 1/9 of what he used to fucking make. You know. And also that'll change the monthly cap. So when he made these claims before, when he talked about fucking these claims before, he said this at a time when the back leaks were available. And so we could actually take the money. So when he said these things, I worked out the average. So Phil made on average during 2020, 2021 on YouTube, he made on average $1,700 a month on YouTube alone. That was YouTube alone. Also, bear in mind, this is when he was only using YouTube as a historical archive. Okay? YouTube was a historical archive at this point in time. Okay? This is only YouTube. Okay? This is not including the Twitch money he makes as well, which is where most of his fucking money was in. You know, most of it is, you know, so yeah. So Phil claimed if he's made like a, you know, if he's like only making 1/7 of that fucking money, then he was making back in the Grave Train days like over $12,000 a month. If it was only 1/8 of his income, it was almost almost $14,000 a month. And if it was 1/9 of his money, which Phil was implied before, Phil was actually implied before that he's only making like 1/9 of his money compared to like, you know, fucking early 2020s. But then yeah, you can see how it all adds up though. But as I said, Phil's language about the money he's making over the time, over years or whatever, there is no fucking way that Phil Burnell is making like 150 a year. Like 150k per fucking year. There's no fucking way. Right now, no. Like Phil is not making that amount of money. He's doing okay for himself, yes. But I don't understand why he's trying to fucking pretend that he's making Gravy Train money like he fucking did back in the fucking day when he was still in Connecticut and all that shit. There's no fucking way.
I'm not even exaggerating there. I'm doing better off today. But the audience that I have, I'm doing better today than I did when I was a popular YouTuber back in the day.
No, in financially, I mean, I don't know if you're trying to fucking explain it where you said, was a little caveat there with the audience I have today. You know, it doesn't make fucking sense to me that much, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like he's making not much over 100k a year. You think in his prime it was probably over 250k? It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me, you know. It wouldn't surprise me in the fucking slightest. Like Phil really, you know, he locked out of that machinima contract and he milked that son bitch for all it's fucking worth. And I've always said this as well. You guys can testify to this. I've always said that Phil was savvy in abusing the ever-living shit out of that machinima contract. He was given a views-based contract. And yes, he tanked his fucking channel into the fucking ground by uploading everything, by recording everything, by filming everything. But he fucking made the absolute motherfucking most of that views-based contract. 50 plus videos a fucking day. Here's me unboxing the game. Here's me playing the game in 50 fucking parts. And upload it all one fucking day to my fucking channel. Here's me fucking making a sandwich. Here's me fucking going to the store. Here's me fucking going to the bathroom. Like he made fucking videos of everything. But he abused the ever-living bejesus of that goddamn views-based contract, and he made bank doing it as well. He made bank doing it. You know, who cares if the content was garbage or whatever? You know, I mean, Phil made money.
It is actually way more profitable to be an interactive streamer who gives the people what they want, who tries the games people want to see, because people will pay for what they want. It's that simple. Back in the day, it was about getting views and getting ad revenue, and I don't really care about that anymore.
Because it doesn't pay you money anymore. That's why I don't care about it anymore, because it doesn't pay you fucking money anymore. If it still was the main source of your fucking income, then you absolutely fucking would care. You stop caring about fucking views the moment fucking views stop being fucking profitable to you. Simple as that.
What I care about is engaging with an audience that likes me, who will support me back when I give them what they want. And it's working well. So the fact that idiots say I'm failing, you're the biggest morons ever. I'm better off now than ever. I'm more secure right now than ever.
Oof, I'm pressing X to go.
You're so disturbed and deluded in your head. What you need is a reality check. You need someone to actually slap sense into you. Maybe a relative, a family member, a psychiatrist, someone. Because you're so delusional.
The game is glitched. Yeah, look. The game's fucked up. Oh, man. Yeah, it's glitched. It won't go in the bag, and the drawer won't open, so I can't finish. We got to start the day over. Yeah. We're fucked. I can't do anything. Look. The game is completely glitched. That sucks. That means we got to do the whole day over. Yep.
It would be great to get some support tonight. Earlier today, we played Dragon Quest VII, okay? The actual DSP morning show where I unboxed the Virtual Boy did decent, but then Dragon Quest VII was nearly dead the entire time, and so was DSP Tries It, sadly. So I was hoping that tonight we could help make up for the slow stream of Dragon Quest VII, and now here we are, and we beat this game in 30 minutes, and now we're just hanging out. It would be great to get support tonight, notably, since we're nearing the end of the week for streaming on Kick. And what I mean by that is tomorrow is the final day that counts for the week. It'd be great to get some subs tonight, to get some kicks tonight. As you can see, we only have Stepdad and Lance who have contributed anything this week so far. So we can get some stuff on Kick tonight going. That would be great. But anything is appreciated, whether it's super chats or memberships or tips or subs or kicks, all appreciated. And I'll give you a shout out as usual.
You're e-begging again.
And yes, it sure would be great if we could get some support for the stream tonight. This really sucks because we already had a very slow stream earlier. And now tonight, it looks like we got another stream with almost no support, which sucks. It's just because we finished Hellmart, you know?
Goddamn flashbangs.
If you're here and having a good time, you like chilling with me, please support the stream. Notably, we got 0 support tonight from subs on Kick at all, and we only had one person, 220, who did any kicks. We had no memberships at all tonight. We have very few tips, very few super chats, so anything would be appreciated at this point. Let's get some support for a chill night with Phil.
Phil constantly begs for money on his streams. Well, guess what? False. I will on a pre-stream I will mention it. Maybe once or twice during gameplay I'll mention tipping, and that's it. I'm not constantly begging for money. It's completely false. That's not criticism. That's slander. It would be great because again, earlier today the Dragon Quest stream was slow, and I was hoping that tonight would make up for it, and now tonight's slow. So that sucks. It sucks. Like I said, this year the mentality is this. It's okay to have a slow stream here and there, as long as all the other streams are doing great. And to be honest, yes, some of the games are doing pretty darn good, right? RimWorld continues to excel and exceed any kind of expectations I ever had for it. Street Fighter...
Don't give a shit about the fucking game, Phil. I love you fucking pretending that the game, you're enjoying the fucking game. The second that fucking stream has a really fucking slow fucking support day, you're gonna fucking drop that game like a fucking bad habit and stop pretending you fucking understand the fucking game and how to fucking play the fucking game. And you fucking stop pretending to care about the fucking game.
Fighter 6, shockingly, is actually doing really, really well. I can't believe Street Fighter 6 is still, after a month of playing it, still doing well for me. I'm just like, wow. Okay.
Your last Street Fighter 6 stream, you got like $160 of support, but 100 of those dollars are from Jax Raxer. So without them, then you would be saying that. Like one person's generosity and benevolence was the difference between you fucking saying that and saying it's a fucking disaster and it started to fall off.
Hollow Knight was doing well, then had a slow stream yesterday, but then someone came by last night and said they wanted their contribution to be for Hollow Knight, so it kind of went back to normal.
Sure about that though, Phil, because you got support as well during the fucking podcast itself or the fucking morning show or whatever, and that support during the morning show may have only been for the morning show. You're now, are you going to have separate categories as to what support is for each separate fucking game? This is for this game, that's for that game, that's for the podcast, that's for the morning show, that's for me stuffing my fat fucking face full of fucking pancakes.
Okay, but Dragon Quest is the game that is underperforming, and I don't think I will ever get a good crowd for it, and there's nothing I can really do about it. I don't think
You can stop playing the fucking game. People are trying to fucking tell you that, for fuck's sake. And you're like, oh, I keep playing the game. It's meaningful. It's special to me. Fuck you.
Enough people in my audience to watch that style of game and support it all the time. But tonight sucks. Because you already...
Tonight sucks. Oh, the whole day sucks. The whole day. Fuck you guys. Tonight sucks. I sat here on my arse doing extended Q&A and it sucks. I wanted money. You guys didn't give me money. This night sucks. I'm going to stay like till 2 a.m. crying to wings.
We had an underperforming stream, and you want to balance that out, and now it's not balancing. So,
Personally, look, you got just over $100 in a day stream, and you got just over $100 in a night stream. I'd call that pretty well fucking balanced, personally. You know, you're saying you want to, you know, I'd say that shit is remarkably well balanced.
anything appreciated tonight. To be honest, I don't think we're going to have a good night. I think by the end of the night, it's going to be a slow stream again. It's like, what can you do? Okay.
By the way, Phil has a new rule now. Even though he wants 150 per stream, okay? He has started to kind of accept that night streams can get $100 and they're still perfectly fine. And Phil's mentality is thus. The night streams only last 2 to 3 hours, therefore $100 or 2 to 3 hours of streaming, he sees that as like, okay, that's like worth, okay? The day streams obviously goes for longer. The day streams like over 5 hours. That's why Phil believes he deserves more money for day streams, because those streams last longer. So for $100 in a day stream, disaster. $100 a night stream, acceptable.
Not the end of the world.
All right, folks, so tomorrow, here's the deal. There's no podcast in the morning. Instead, we will be doing a DSP morning show, which likely will end up being a shorter one, I'm thinking. We'll probably just hang out and try to build attendance, and once we get a good attendance, we'll jump right into the Virtual Boy coverage.
Oh, I started early today. Like, Phil started super duper fucking early today. Like, he was live before 1:15, which is fucking rare for him. So I wonder if that's why I started early, because he had in mind to fucking do a shorter show today. I don't know.
It sounds to me like, sadly, there is no way that I can capture stream Virtual Boy games on the Switch 2. So the first segment will probably be me on camera just sitting here playing it and talking to you about it and trying to describe what I'm seeing and how it's playing and stuff like that. It's not going to be that entertaining in my opinion. Maybe it will be. I don't know. It'll look like I'm taking an eye exam or something. But outside of that...
It's funny he mentions that, because that was a thumbnail today. So shout out to Takozilla. Had some fun with the pictures just today. And I was like, yep, I'm going to use that for bingo thumbnail. Yoink and yoink.
Yeah, after that, we will actually jump into the Nintendo Online catalog. And in that catalog, we will try to identify games that are, you know, everything, whether it's NES, Super NES. I think there's some Genesis games on there. I don't think we'll do any Game Boy games, but maybe. There's N64 and now some GameCube games on there too. We'll look at those and say, out of those games, what would we consider doing for our upcoming marathon on March 6th, okay? And we'll probably make a big list. We'll generate a big list based on what's on there. And possibly even try some games. Like, I'd be down to play a few games tomorrow on stream just to mess around with retro games. So that's going to be tomorrow's, first stream, okay?
Tips, where are they? Save the house. Hey guys, I'm your best friend, Stormy Money. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck,
the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time.
I love it. I love it.
It's still the best goddamn outro out there. Okay, so before we start playing like bingo, let's actually catch. So this is the daily crap as clipped here by Sunny without the background music. And speaking of Sunny, they've warned a spoiler from the future. DSP is using Virtual Boy game emulator to play today. He's emulating Nintendo games? Is that allowed? I thought Phil said emulation was illegal. I could have sworn that Phil claimed that emulation was illegal. But hasn't he spent years crying about emulation being illegal? So, what Phil's breaking the law? well, but going by his own logic anyway, Phil's breaking the law. Jesus, man. Wait. Please, oh my god. Whatever. I guess we'll see for ourselves soon enough, but fuck me. Anyway, so at Sunny's request, we're watching this at 1.9 speed. So it's a bit faster than 1.5, apparently 1.9 is a sweet spot to watch this daily crap that Phil had just like. So remember, $100 in a day stream, $100 in a night stream, you know, so both streams not very successful in the grand scheme of things for Phil. Although $200 for a whole day is still a decent fucking return. So if I fail, it was a disaster. So let's hear him bitching, whine and moan.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the
He used the fucking Virtual Boy as a goddamn periscope. Holy shit.
16th of February, 2026. Today was a weird day. There was a lot of reasons why, and I'll start explaining in just a moment. But I just want to let you know it was still a good day. I had a great time with everyone, even though some things were unexpected and or turned out differently than I had hoped, and some things ended so early that then we had to kind of scramble to find stuff to do with our time. I still think like we had a productive use of the day, but you can't always have an outstanding knock 'em on their butt style of day, right? Let's start. First off, today, just as I was starting up my first stream and starting my DSP morning show, my Nintendo Switch, excuse me, try that again, my Nintendo Virtual Boy arrived. I was excited because I said, ooh, I can now do a live unboxing of the Virtual Boy on the morning show, giving it some extra appeal. Maybe we'll get some extra people to jump on the morning show today and check this out, right? And so we had a live unboxing, which went well. Actually, attendance skyrocketed when I was actually doing the unboxing of the Virtual Boy. And as we're doing it, come to find out as we're looking at this unit, it's just plastic. It's literally just a stand that holds 2 red lenses. There's nothing inside at all. There's zero hardware. There's no ports, nothing. Now, it looks like the original Virtual Boy. In fact, I feel like they actually made it be a one-to-one replica of what it was originally. Some notable differences. Number one, the actual rubberized visor that used to hold your head to it and basically shut out the light is now made of foam, not rubber. And I think that's because the original tended to get sweaty and or actually wear out and fall off, while this one, because it's made of foam, it's probably going to be a lot more longer lasting and or less sweat inducive. Number two, the ports that are on it are not real. It actually has a knob that says volume, a port that looks like it's a headphone jack, a port that looks like it's a extension port or like link cable kind of a deal, almost like an HDMI port. And there's another port too, I forget what the fourth one was. They're all fake. They look real, but they're fake. You can't plug anything into any of them. They're all faux ports to simulate as if this thing was a real Virtual Boy, okay? And so as I'm looking at this thing, I'm starting to realize, uh-oh, does this mean that if I use this to play the Virtual Boy games, I can't capture and stream? Because to be clear here, unlike gaming consoles that are normal, the Switch requires you to plug it into its dock to actually have video out. It goes through a USB-C port on the bottom. The dock itself is proprietary to the Switch. It converts the signal from USB to HDMI, so now you can have it go out to a capture device, okay? Well, guess what? If you're using your Switch 2 in handheld mode, okay, and you have it inside of this Switch dock, number one, the port is blocked. The port is actually blocked by the bottom of this Virtual Boy stand. There's no way you could plug a wire in or anything into the USB-C, even if you wanted to, okay? So like, oh, maybe I'll play it dock mode, but I'll hold it up to the Virtual Boy. It's impossible. Like, it wouldn't fit. There's no way you could do that. So basically, the Virtual Boy stand is a gimmick. It's meant so that it looks like you're playing the real Virtual Boy, but by using it, you can't capture and you can't stream. Hence, when I use this thing tomorrow on my stream, you can't see it. Seriously. I'll have it here on the table. You'll be able to see me physically using it, but you won't see the game, and you won't hear the game.
It's a John Cena of Nintendo products. You can't see me.
Doesn't that sound like genius from Nintendo's part? Now, when they announced this a couple months ago, everyone thought that's what the purpose of it was. It's $100. It's a piece of plastic. It's a $100 piece of plastic. Just like how, years ago, Nintendo sold the Nintendo Labo, which was hundreds of dollars for boxes of cardboard that you folded. I'm not kidding. It's another Labo. So basically, it's a scam, okay? That's upsetting. I'm glad that I know that now, because now I can fairly try it out tomorrow and review it, and hopefully save some people from blowing money on something that's not what they think it is, okay? So, that was the first upsetting thing. Then, as we were kind of continuing on with the morning show, people said that, now I don't know if this is true or not, we won't know until tomorrow, but basically people were saying, oh, well, people across the globe got access to the Nintendo Online upgrade early. They have access to the Virtual Boy app in there. It will not work if your Switch is docked. Meaning, let's say I still wanted to play the Virtual Boy games, but I didn't want to use my Virtual Boy, stand. I just wanted to do it through the console so you guys could still see them, and I could play it maybe on my monitor. It doesn't work. It'll give you an error. Oh, you have to have that in your stand, and then it will close. For the record, no, Nintendo never disclosed that anywhere. Not in any of their press materials, not even now, not even on the box of the Virtual Boy does it say that. So I want you to think about how bad that is. It's almost like they're blatantly hiding the truth about it to get you to spend money. That's kind of messed up in my opinion, okay? Anyway.
It's almost like they went and made this not to cater to content creators, but to cater to gamers.
Can't confirm that because the Nintendo Online didn't update yet. So tomorrow on that first stream, we'll be able to mess with that and see what happens. And I have other ideas for tomorrow's stream as well if that's the case. But wow, so that went completely different direction than what I expected, right? Like 100% wasn't expecting that. I thought we were gonna have Virtual Boy games. Like there's 7 games coming out supposedly for the launch lineup tomorrow. I thought we'd play them all, we'd have fun. Even if it gave me a headache, it would be funny, right? No, not possible thanks to Nintendo and their insane short-sightedness or maybe just greed. I don't know. So anyway, that was the morning show. Okay.
Call Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo are greedy, but that's that's rich coming from Phil. Nintendo are short-sighted or greedy. I wouldn't catch Phil Bonnell being greedy. By the way, $100 to see the animation he bought off that fucking stock footage website.
Okay. Then we jumped into Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Great progress again today. We actually finished up the tail end of one of the plot lines we'd done last time, where we went to the present day version of a dungeon that we had just beaten in the past. We rebeat it. We ended up getting a bunch of the tablet pieces. We went back to the temple. We opened up new maps. We teleported to a new island. This is an island that's been bombarded with automatons that are attacking the people. We found the source of the automatons. We fought it off. We saved the people. Then we went to the present day version of this island, and we started doing more dungeons and things like that. We got to fully use Ruff as a new party member, which was awesome. Sadly, we still didn't get the job systems unlocked, and I'll be honest, I think the pacing's off on this game because I've already maxed out all the jobs. Everyone's job is maxed. I'm getting all these points for job progression. They don't mean anything because the jobs are maxed. So I think that they screwed up with the pacing, and the pacing should have been a little better where you can start changing jobs earlier in the game. That's my take. Overall, I had a great time. We had a decent-sized audience for the game. However, once again, need to report, yes, still not getting great support for Dragon Quest VII. This stream did roughly about $100, a little slower than the last two. Sucks because once again, it looks like this stream will end up being the one game that will always underperform, and I just have to accept it. I don't think we're ever going to get a big boost of attendance on a Dragon Quest stream where people will come and be like overly supportive because they like the game. It seems like this is just...
If you're going to accept it, then you're going to shut the fuck up about it then? Are you going to stop fucking bitching and whining and moaning about it then? If you're going to accept it silently, please, for the love of God.
It's the slow one, all right? Then at the end of the stream, we did DSP tries it, IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, and I tried the chicken fajita omelet along with a stack of pancakes. So if you'd like to see breakfast for dinner, DSP tries it for the first time ever, because I've never done breakfast for dinner like that.
Nope.
Head over to the DSP Reacts channel. The video is live, and I hope that you enjoy it. Currently has 243 views in just a couple of hours that it's been live. Hopefully you will watch it and enjoy it, and it'll do well because it is something a little different than the standard show, right? Usually I do fast food dinner, and this is doing something completely different and outside of that range, so hopefully you'll check it out, all right? Cool. So that was the first stream. How did the late stream go? Well, let's talk. First off, we wanted to finish up Hellmart, the indie game that I've been playing now for over 2 streams, right? And we wanted to finish it up. And the attendance and the engagement for that was great. Actually, we had a good amount of viewers hanging out for the conclusion of Hellmart. But we beat the game in 30 minutes. We only had 30 minutes of content left. And I was like, wow, it really does feel to me like they have more planned for the game, or they had more planned for the game, but then didn't get to it. Because there's entire, there's entire cases of product, like a sausage case. You never get to buy sausages and stock it. It's just not in the game. There's entire empty parts of the aisles that you never repair and stock. It's just not part of the game. So then why is it there? So it does make me feel like there's more to it, and they just didn't get around to it. You know what I'm saying? Like there was more to the game, and they just didn't finish it. Or maybe they're planning expansions for the future. I'm not sure. We beat the game and got one of the endings. I'm not going to spoil which, but it was, entertaining. And then I said, well, the whole idea here is to chill with Phil. Let's just hang out for like 90 minutes for the rest of the stream. And for the whole first hour, people just suggested games. And we went in and looked on Steam and elsewhere at games that people were suggesting and throwing at me. And testing. I said, oh, this would be the one, this would be the one. I wish listed a whole bunch of games, okay? So the next time that we do like an Indies tryout night, which likely will be like next week, we're gonna have a new slew of games to consider for that stream, and that's a great thing. After that, we hung out for an additional half hour and just talked about whatever. Overall, was tonight a bad night? No, not at all. We just didn't get great support. We did okay. We basically did about the same as the Dragon Quest stream. So is it the end of the world? No. It certainly wasn't a bad stream for support in any way. But not as good as obviously you would hope on a day, particularly when we already had a slow Dragon Quest stream. I was hoping to have a really good late stream, and then Hellmart ending early. What can you do? I'm not upset. Still a solid day. Now we have good candidates of new games to check out when we do indie stuff again. So overall, it was good. Now, let's hope that tomorrow can be more solid. But can it? Because listen to this. Tomorrow, there will be a DSP morning show that I'm hoping will be shorter. We're basically going to try to build up attendance as much as we can. Then, I'm going to jump onto my Switch 2. We're going to go to the Switch 2 Nintendo Online app. I'm going to purchase the larger level subscription. Right now, I just have the basic. I'm going to do the upgrade to the more expensive one. This should unlock both the Virtual Boy content as well as Nintendo 64, GameCube, and more content. So there's going to be a lot of retro content that's going to be unlocked. Objective number 1, test the Virtual Boy. So I will probably put the Virtual Boy inside, or put the Switch inside the Virtual Boy right here. Probably play it with the Joy-Cons, see what I think, give you my honest opinion. There's 7 games. I'm probably just going to play like 2 or 3 of them for a few minutes each, and let you know, is there eye strain, how do they look, etc. You can't see it, because you can't capture it from the Virtual Boy. Then I'm going to take the Switch out, dock it, and see if it's true that you actually cannot play Virtual Boy when docked, and you cannot show it to anyone ever. That's insane if that's the case, but I have to report it, right? If that is the case, and we just can't do any more Virtual Boy content, what I'd like to do for the rest of that daytime stream is check out the rest of the Nintendo Switch Online catalog, notably see what games are now available for each part of each console, and mark off the ones that you guys would like to see me play in the future. Perhaps we'll even try a few of them, just as one-off experiments and to see if they're any good. But remember, we have a marathon coming up on March 6th. That's going to be a Retrothon. You can actually mark off distinct games that you want to see me play for like an hour each during that marathon, and that way we can get that list populated. People can get hyped to see me do that, right? So it should still be a good stream. Even if the Virtual Boy stuff doesn't work out, it should still be a good stream. If you like the retro vibes and the stuff like that you've been wanting recently, please come by and hang out and support tomorrow's retro Virtual Boy stream in the morning and afternoon, okay? Tomorrow night, we're back to Street Fighter 6. Lily returns. We will try to play with her first casual play, but probably facing all masters. As long as I feel confident, we'll probably go to some ranked gameplay, but let's see how it goes. I'm not promising that, because I don't know how it's going to go. Actually having, Lily face people who are tryhards, which is basically everyone at master level. She's just not a very good character. I like the character. I wish she was better. Capcom refuses to tweak her and make her better, so it is what it is. But Lily returns tomorrow.
Is calling other people tryhards. Again, a reminder, if I fucking bought 3 versions, $100 each version, it bought it for PS5, Xbox, and PC. The ultimate version of Street Fighter 6. It has multiple different fucking controllers for the fucking game, He fucking keeps buying all the random, like, oh, I want to get all the clothing for this character, and I want to get a soundtrack for this character, I want to get all the... He keeps wailing away. He has spent like 500, 600, 700 plus dollars. But actually, when you think of the joysticks as well, those are a few $100 each. He's probably spent $1,000 on this one game overall. Like multiple joysticks. Holy shit, actually, it's more than that. He's dropped 1,500 buckaroos in Street Fighter 6, and he's got the audacity to call other people tryhards. Get the fuck out of here.
That should be a fun Street Fighter stream. So hopefully tomorrow both streams will do well. We'll recover from today, and we'll get back into the swing of things. Okay? All right, everyone. I want to say thank you so much. Have a good night. I don't know how it's gonna go tomorrow, but retro vibes and Street Fighter fun. See you in the morning for a full and fun day of content once again here on DSP Gaming. Good night, everybody.
What an absolute dick. There you fucking go. So there you fucking Jesus Christ, man. So thank you, Sonny, for clipping that and remove the music and adding in the disaster shit happening behind him. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Okay, well on that note, I think it's time bingo, and it's time pick a bingo card, not jazz. So the first number in chat I see. Oh yeah, also remember he also bought a game PC to play Street Fighter 6 and bought the Dots Edition 3. Exactly, the Dots Edition 3 times. Yep. It's mental, it's absolutely insane. But anyway, at time bingo, the first number in chat I see, or the number I use to generate today's bingo card, make sure it is a robust number and a good number. Otherwise, I am going to read like I've never read before. The very first number in chat I saw was from Princey, who said 113. Interesting number. Let's fucking type that in and we'll see what we got for today's bingo card. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo stream. We need Phil to get at least $50+ in support. Tim saying addition. Wow. Support and Tim standing up randomly. The second row is Phil saying right now. You guys, community, momentum and his voice cracking. The third row is Phil's getting a fake tip. Him being all toxic, him being all victim mode, Tim saying goal and Tim clearing his throat. The fourth row is Phil saying DC tries it. That being said, should that being said. What I mean by that is variety and him being all siege mode, which is where folding crosses his arms. The fifth and final row is Phil's chair shaking, him saying new games, alright, no exaggeration, and finally, King. So there we go, that's today's bingo card we have for today's stream. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we will get a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, we will get a free space. If Jade shows up to Phil's streams and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do we get a free space for that, but we get to celebrate a free space with this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan shows up to Phil's streams and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate a free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
Those are the ways we can get free spaces with Phil saying and doing things, so you guys are also responsible for some ways we can get free spaces too. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have for the bingo streams, we get a free space. And we've had 1 renewed so far, Darkside Ranter, popped their bingo membership message earlier on, so 4 more new or renewed memberships and that would get us a free space. For every 5 super chats, we get a free space as well. For every £5 in tips, we get a free space. And finally, for every 25 likes we get in the bingo stream, that will provide us free spaces as well. 25 likes is 1 free space, 50 likes is 2 free spaces, 75 likes is 3 free spaces, and 100 likes before free spaces. Our 1 free space so far unlocked today is because you guys have liked the stream enough times, 25 times, and that means we have 1 free space. And every time we do get a free space for a light skill being hit, we get to celebrate that by enjoying the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Remember to keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper to do this thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. So there you have it, guys. You guys are responsible for some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of it is controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. There's some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to let the AI marble Phil Burnell explain that for us, so take it away, you weird prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
As a bad man said, we do have a bingo Barry virtual a wheel of prizes. Oh, there we go. Wait, full house means marbles, and marbles means bingo Barry wheel of prizes. You could win something on that wheel of prizes, but first of all we have to actually fucking win the bingo itself. And I can tell you now, guys, that we have 100 marbles. We finally have our 100 marble locked and secured. We're up to triple digits in the marbles. So Dimmock was the 100th marble. They finally left a comment saying, oh wait, I forgot to leave a comment because of a dafty. They have now got their comment locked and secured, and Dimmock's marble has been added to the list of marbles. So if you want to make sure that your marble joins their marble, make sure you leave a comment on that community post before it's too late. Speaking of community posts, I actually did make a brand new community post before stream today as well. So yeah, it's very recently just put up there. It's a community post asking for your feedback. You know, basically, if you guys can think of ways that you think the bingo streams could be improved, either by me, maybe I should do more or something, or less or something. Maybe I should try and do something different altogether. Well, I mean, so I made a community post basically saying, guys, if you've got any feedback, please feel free to provide the feedback, because at the end of the fucking day, I want to try and make these bingo streams as enjoyable as possible for you all watching, you know what I mean? So we can always do things better, you know what I mean? There's things I can improve on, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely not an exception to that, you know? So if you guys have any advice whatsoever, any suggestions, you know, I am all ears for those suggestions. So there's a community post recently made, as I said, and yeah, feel free to throw that on the as a comment to the community post, and we'll see what we can do. And yeah, more bagpipes. I am looking into that. I am actually looking into more bagpipe things. You know, I need to find like, you know, relevant, good sound clips. You know, I mean, I might as well just, you know, just Google Red Hot Chili Peppers, Just enjoy their catalogue of banging hits. You know, they have produced some absolute bangers by playing bagpipes, you know, of certain chart classics over the years, you know what I mean? So just you enjoy their whole catalogue, you know, and that'll fulfill your bagpipe fix BSD, at least temporarily, of you enjoying the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just, I recommend them. So there we go. But yeah, by all means, though, if you got any suggestions yourself, please leave a comment in that comment post. Now, I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing left for me to do before I start playing bingo, and that's for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
On that aggressive note, it is time for bingo to begin. Good luck, everybody, because here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the DSP Morning Show, live here on DSP Gaming. How is everyone this morning? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're ready for some retro vibes today, something very different on the channel, because I rarely do retro content when you really think about it. The vast majority of content that I do here on this channel is modern gaming, whether it's a brand new hot release, whether it's an indie game that just hit the scene. Usually, we are doing something fresh off of the line. But today, it's retro time as we go down memory lane and we explore Nintendo's history, right? We're actually going to be checking out the new version of Virtual Boy in whatever capacity we possibly can, because it may not be as was originally planned, which is fine. As you know here, we make lemonade out of lemons, and so if the Virtual Boy thing ends up becoming a flop and we can't do much with it, that's fine. We could jump into other retro stuff. In fact, the whole idea here is that since I'm going to be paying extra to unlock the Virtual Boy content with the Nintendo Switch Online Premium Edition or whatever they call it, I want to actually see what kind of content is available on there, because for my knowledge, there's a ton. There's supposed to be NES, Super NES, N64, GameCube, Game Boy, and apparently with this premium service, even more games available from other consoles too. I think there's some Genesis stuff and stuff on there. So it's going to be interesting. I've never actually seen that content. I never had the premium edition, so we're going to check it out today. Is it worth your dollar to spend the extra money to have this library of games? We'll check it out live and make that determination, right? And on top of all of that, it'll be cool because we'll be able to see what games are on there and what potentially we would want to do for the upcoming Retro Marathon. If you're not aware, on March 6th, I'm going to be doing a Retro-thon where I'm going to be playing just old games all day long, and we may actually today take a look at some of these games on the Nintendo Switch Online and say, oh, these will all be good ones for that marathon. So there you go. Very nice. Apparently there's another one. That's weird. The real lesbian haircut. What happened to the old Phil's lesbian haircut? I didn't, for the record, I haven't taken any actions. So I don't know why there's another one, but there you go. Anyway. How's everyone doing this morning? It is Tuesday, the 17th of February, 2026, and I'm here to chill. Well, I'm actually here early. I'm here way early compared to when I would usually start with the morning show, because I want to, you know, do a lot of content today with the retro stuff. So I figured let's start early, let's hang out for a bit, build up attendance a bit, and then we'll jump into the Virtual Boy and or other Nintendo Switch Online content, okay? So how's everyone? Let's see who we got today. We've got Norexadev, Johnny Roast Beef, AJ Curtis, The Don Toothpick Tom, Jack Hoff, Valhopes, Real Orange Dumpling, interesting name, John Stranger, Goten Black, Kimikaze, excuse me. Who else we got? Free JT, Llama. Who else we got here? John Nepper is here today. Yurishi, Game Dude, Freezed Diamond, A Moody Cow, Dan the Man, Nothing Here. Guitar Player, how's it going, man? Celebrating 56 months as a member of this channel. Tremendous. Thank you, Guitar Player. You're coming up on your 5th anniversary as a member of DSP Gaming on YouTube. Thank you so much for that, man. Good to have you. So Norexadev just did a £2 super chat and says, I won't be able to eat tomorrow, but I'm glad to support. Well, the truth is, Norexadev, if you were going to only be able to buy a £2 meal, it wasn't going to be good anyway. You might as well just go eat dirt. So thank you for the first super chat of the day.
Wait, are you assuming that they spent the last £2 to give you money? Like are you assuming that they threw you at the last? They maybe. My first impression when I saw them say that message was that they're going like for like, you know, some sort of hospital appointment, and they're actually not allowed to eat tomorrow because of that. Honestly, that's the first. I seen somebody send them that message, and my first thought was, well, I assume they're fucking going through some sort of procedure, and so they can't actually eat right now. Well, naturally, though, fellas, like, oh well, you gave me the last $2. I will, thanks for the money, dummy. Then perish.
Appreciate that.
Wait, hold on, 2 seconds. Let me rewind that just so we can hear that again.
Good to have you. So Norexadev just did a £2 super chat and says, I won't be able to eat tomorrow, but I'm glad to support. Well, the truth is, Norexadev, if you were going to only be able to buy a £2 meal, it wasn't going to be good anyway. You might as well just go eat dirt. So thank you for the first super chat of the day. Appreciate that. Let's see actually what that is. Converted.
Burger.
$2.71. Thanks for the first super chat of Tuesday. Alrighty. Who do we got on the kick side? Today we have Menu Gaming, Cormanth, Unemployed Lurker, Protect Trans Kids just did 100 kicks. That's our first kicks of the day. Something's making noise. On the other end of my room, I don't know what it is. It must be like something being blowing in the window. But no one. I have to look at it if you're making that noise. Who else we got today? Username already taken, Pot of Greed, Rowdy Ronnie Trotter, Penguin Soldier, January Riots, Spoons, Buckwell, Pot of Greed, and more. Starboy, how are you? What's up, everybody? Very good. You had poor £4 saved up for a meal. Now you've decided to just give 2 to me. I mean, to be honest, in the UK, everything's super expensive, right? Like, what on earth could you buy for a meal for £4? Real question, actually. Could you walk into any restaurant in the UK right now and with £4 actually get yourself a meal? I'm just curious.
I mean, technically speaking, there's places where you can get like meal deals for I don't know about restaurants, you know. There is a place that was covered, you know, as like as a place called Star Bar, which is just outside Glasgow city centre. You know, I mean, it's a couple of minutes away in bus from the city centre of Glasgow, and very famously, I've had like a very cheap meal deal kind of option. Although I think it went up in price recently. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me search this. Hold on. So hold on. Let me actually fucking search this and find out. Star Bar Glasgow. Hold on. I'm just kind of searching. They do a 3-course meal. It used so. It's not £4 anymore, I believe. I think currently it's £5 for a 3-course meal. That's what it is. It used to be £4, I think. Yeah. It used to be £4 a few years ago, but I had to go to £5. That's what it was. Okay, there you go. So, and that is like literally the cheapest 3-course meal you can get in the UK. You know, it's like I can't think of anywhere else where you can get a 3-course fucking meal for like a fucking five fucking pounds. Is crazy. But in terms of, you know, also you can go to Greg's, you know. Exactly. You know, you can go to a fucking Tesco as well, potentially, for like, you know, some sort of, you know, you can get some sort of meal deal as well at these fucking like supermarkets, you know. Like a sandwich, a wee sweet, and maybe a drink or something. Something along those lines. It's mental. There you go. Anyway, like Phil would actually understand the concept of fucking budgeting.
I'll tell you, if you had $4 here, I mean, £4 is actually about $5, $6 here. You couldn't get a meal here. You could maybe get one item off the menu that would not be filling anywhere you go. Maybe you could walk into a 7-Eleven and you could get like the rock hard hot dog that's been spinning on the thing all day. Disgusting. Starboy, thank you for 100 kicks. Appreciate that, Starboy. Thank you so much for that. What's going on, Scott Jogger? He says, I'm on lunch break, but I'm going to watch you on break before I go back to the grind. Well, good to have you here for as long as you can be here. Roy Barnes says, Papa John's is a new dessert you can pair with the pan pizza. Do they have a new dessert? Really? Let's see. Let's take a look. That is true. The one affordable meal in the United States is that Costco still has their $1.50 hot dog combo, which is a hot dog with a soda for $1.50. That's true. One of the rarest actual food deals possible. So there's the pan pizza.
That is a good meal deal. But at the end of the day, though, like, don't you still have to fucking be, like, in order to go into Costco in the first place, don't you need to actually have some sort of, like, membership to shop there? I don't think anyone, I mean, am I right in understanding that? So, I'm not a Costco aficionado, but isn't that, exactly, you need to be a Costco member, so you pay $55 a month. A month. You need to pay $55 a month. Are you sure it's not a year? Are you sure that's not some sort of annual fucking cost? But $55 a month just to fucking shop at Costco seems insane to me. Holy shit. They're fucking right, their hot dogs and drinks are fucking cheap then, holy fuck.
If you mean the salted caramel blondie? Jesus, it's $11. It's $11 to order a rich dessert bar made with brown sugar and caramel chips, balanced with a touch of sea salt. $11 for a fucking brownie at Papa John's? Jesus, there better be like 17 brownies in the bag. What the Well, thank you for telling me, Roy. I think what we're gonna do next week, let's do the Wendy's that we said we were gonna do. Burger. Because we've been talking for like a month about doing the new Wendy's chicken tenders. So I think next week we'll do the chicken tenders with all of their dipping sauces. We'll try every sauce with the tenders, okay? So let's do that, get that done, because the other thing is, I wanted to do something that anyone can do, and Wendy's is so prominent, like you can go to a Wendy's anywhere. So let's do a more common thing, and then after that, maybe we'll do a less common thing. So let's do Wendy's next week, maybe we'll do Papa John's after that. Thank you for the suggestion.
I don't think there's a Wendy's in the UK. I mean, actually, I may be wrong. I think there are Wendy's in the UK, but I don't think they're prominent. Hold on. Actually, let me just search Wendy's UK. I think they're coming to Glasgow. Like, they're not that prominent in the UK, I'll tell you that much right now. In fact, here's all the Wendy's. Yeah, there is one I think coming to Glasgow, but currently I think most of them are just in like England. Like all these place names are like fucking English places. I don't know if there's any. Is there one? Is there any in Wales? I don't even know. It looks like they're all in England right now. Middlesbrough, Hull have two, Leeds has one, Liverpool has one, London has London has four. London has four. London has like 4 separate ones. Also, like, you know, but most of these are just. So yeah, they're in the UK, true, but I think they're all primarily in England. Oh, sorry, Paisley. So Paisley has one. Paisley's in Scotland. There you go. Lunwood Road. So yeah, there's one Wendy's in fucking Scotland, it seems. In Paisley. There you fucking go. Everything else I think is in England. Yeah, I think that's the only one. I'm trying to see if there's any other ones, but yeah, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's only. Oh, Christ. What's the most common fast food places in Scotland? Probably McDonald's, followed by Greg's. Open till 11 PM. I don't know. In terms of, like, you know, fast food places in Scotland, Greg's is so common. Like, you know, like, it's incredible how many Greg's there are. You know, I would call them fast food. You know, like, I mean, let me try and find actually like how many. let me try and determine how many Greg's there are in the UK compared to like McDonald's. How many Greg's in the UK? As of early 2026, there are over 2,700 Greg's locations within the UK, with reports indicating 2,739 sites by the end of December 2025 and ongoing expansion plans. They intend to grow its estate to over 3,000 stores and potential up to 3,500. So there's 2,700 in the UK alone, okay? Now, let me change that to McDonald's. McDonald's has about 1,500 in the UK. So there you go. Greg's is by far the most popular fast food point. But what I say, it's a different kind of fast food though, because it's like breakfast and lunch thing. Like you wouldn't go to Greg's for dinner usually. Greg's is not a dinner option, you know. But yeah, it's still it's a good option for breakfast and lunches though, for sure. And yeah, and it's bizarre there's no Greg's in Ireland. Yeah, it's looking kind of strange that. It's not burgers. Oh Christ, said you fucking hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me show you your average Greg's menu. But a minute, it's just like this menu won't include like the. Hold on. So here we go. Here's a Greg's menu here as an example. This is like the breakfast stuff here. You got your bacon breakfast roll, sausage breakfast roll, your omelette bread. You know, you can have vegan sausage as well. You can like double up for bacon and omelette rolls. You can get rolls and baguettes as well. You can get baguettes as well. You can get bacon and cheese wraps, which are quite nice. You got hash browns as well. You can go all fancy in French with a pain au chocolat. You can get a croissant as porridge as well. So that's like the breakfast kind of stuff, okay? Then you got your fucking savouries and bakes. You got sausage rolls. You got your vegan sausage rolls. You get your cheese and onion bake, your steak bake, your chicken bake, your sausage, bean and cheese ham melt. You get the vegan alternative. You can get slices of pizza as well, which look kind of strange and chunky, rectangular and all that shit as well. You get little drinks as well, as you can imagine. And they got sandwiches as well, fucking random sandwiches, you know, that shit as well. All these sandwiches, you got like fucking like pasta pots as well. And they got, and because they're a bakery as well, they got all sorts of desserts as well, you know, all sorts of different like custards and like cream eclairs and Belgian buns and donuts and cookies and all that shit as well. And like, they have these like deals as well where you can get like, you know, a big box of like pizza deals or whatever, you know, and all that crap as well. Oh yeah, they got little like food things as well. You know, you can get wedges, you can get goujons, you can get little chicken bites, you can get mozzarella. I love those mozzarella. Those wee bites, the mozzarella and cheddar bites are fucking dynamite. And you can get toasties as well. You know, so there we go. But yeah, I mean, it is pretty good value for money in the grand scheme of things. You know, like one singular sausage roll from Greg's. You know, it'll hit a spot if you're really hungry. It'll hit a spot, and it's like, I think it's like £2 at most. You know. In fact, I think Greg still do a thing where you can get like I think you can basically get 4 for the price of 3. You know, so there you go. Anyway, that's me finished. What? Every time I go on a food menu website, I get hungry. Funny that. How many Pizza Huts? Oh, they're all gone. They're all shutting down. It's happening in the UK as well, yeah. There's a place in Glasgow. I call it the Four Corners. So it's right next to Glasgow Central, okay? And I can show you actually. Hold on. I could actually maybe show you this. Hold on. If I can maybe show you this in maps. Don't want to do that. I am. So I'm just getting 2 seconds. Let me get it shown up on the screen for you, and I'll show you exactly what I mean here. If I go here, it should work. Shit, I didn't mean that. Hold on, 2 seconds. 2 seconds, guys. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, 2 seconds. Right. Okay. So let me drag this son bitch out here. Okay. So this is so I call so this is right next to this is Glasgow Central right there. Okay, Glasgow Central is right fucking here. Okay. Big train station there or whatever. And I personally call this the Four Corners. Okay. Because on this corner you got a big McDonald's. Okay. On this corner you got Tim Hortons. On this corner the bus is in the way a wee bit, but you got a KFC. And in this corner you have Pizza Hut. This Pizza Hut is no longer there. This shut down randomly and unexpectedly out of nowhere. People, there was no warning ahead of time. But this Pizza Hut is shut down altogether, and now is an empty fucking building. And like, Pizza Hut used to be dynamite. Pizza Hut used to be so fucking good. I mean, Pizza Hut was fucking incredible back in the fucking day. It's a real shame it's fucking had such a big fall from grace. Because Pizza Hut was so good. Yes, I'll tell you what, it's a 3 corners now, exactly, you know, so I assume one of our food establishment will replace this, you know what I mean, but yeah, it's like every corner. And yes, as you can see, there's a Greg's right here. Look at that shit, Greg's right there. I told you they're fucking everywhere. What a surprise, the Greg. You want to see something funny? If I look back the way here, we just go along the tunnel here. There's also a Greg's here, I believe. Can we go forward? Can we not go up the fucking tunnel? Just send onwards. Or whatever. There was a Greg's here as well at one point. But then it shut down. So you used to have 2 Gregs back to each other. But not anymore. But yeah, the Gregs are fucking everywhere. There you go. United States fucking Subway and all that shit. So there you go. There you go. There's Glasgow for you. There you go. Didn't even visit Glasgow. If you want to see how close the Star Bar is, okay? The Star Bar, you literally, like, so... If you're ever in Glasgow and want to check out the Star Bar place for the cheapest like meal or whatever, like the 3-course meal, you get a bus that takes you down this road, okay? And you just go down this road. And you keep going down, it's one street. You cross the bridge, and you keep going forward, and you keep going forward, and you keep going forward. The bus keeps going, and the bus keeps going, and the Star Bar is just up here. It's not here, this is the O2 Academy, very famous music venue. Well, I say, you know, kind of famous music venue. But yeah, we keep going along the straight road. And the Star Bar is on the corner as you turn up here. So, there we go. We're going to see the Star Bar, guys. Hold on, 2 seconds. So, yeah. Away from the city centre, but it's like a fucking 5. And there it is right there. The Star Bar right here. This is an old picture because it's a 3-course lunch from £4. This is a bit outdated, this picture, sadly. This is now like £5 a week. So, there you go. 3-course lunch, it was. £4 a week. There we go. So that's the Star Bar. Very close to Glasgow City Centre. It's like one straight road. So you know, if you know, you just get a bus along. It's like a 5-10 minute bus journey. You know, so there you go. I say be curious about the Star Bar kind of thing. So there we go. But yeah, Pizza Huts were fucking dynamite back in the fucking day. You know what I mean? It's a real shame it fucking fell off because I really enjoyed Pizza Hut growing up. You know what I mean? I thought it was a great fucking, you know, we had one near us that me and my sister fucking loved getting taken to. And they had this sort of deal as well. They had like some sort of crazy wee deal for the ice cream as well. Like unlimited ice cream, you know what I mean? You could put all sorts of crazy shit in it, you know, like, so it's like they would serve like soft serve ice cream, but you could like, you'd have always like different little things you can put in the ice cream or whatever and to make it all nice and as a kid you loved that shit, you know? It was great. But yeah, it's a real shame Pizza Hut fell off. Anyway, that's enough distraction and derailing about food stuff. Okay, let's get back to Bingo. I'm going to make myself hungry for fuck's sake, you know, if I keep focusing on fucking Bingo. I would highly recommend though, so my go-to, what I would say to you, I would say if you're ever going to go to Greg's, if you ever find yourself in a Greg's, okay, get yourself 2 steak bake. Sorry, 2 sausage rolls, 1 steak bake. That'll fill you right the fuck up. The steak bakes might be piping hot because that is the hottest. If you bite into a steak bake and it's freshly made, the gravy in a steak bake is the hottest substance known to man. If you're trying to eat a steak bake and that gravy touches like the fucking little point of your hand in between your finger and thumb, that little groove, that shit is hotter than fucking the surface of the goddamn sun. I would say, you know, so be careful with your steak bake. And yeah, obviously get a wee drink as well. I prefer a wee Ribena, you know, like a wee bottle of Ribena to so I can wash that shit down with, you know what I mean? But yeah, get yourself 2 sausage rolls and a steak bake, you'll be fucking right as rain. Only cost you like fucking £7 or something, 6 or 7 quid, pretty cheap.
Yeah, what is making this noise? Oh, I think I know what it is. Give me 1 second. I think I know what it is.
Yay, stood up. There's no one ticked off the board.
Burger.
Hotter than the McDonald's apple pie. See, I've never, I have tried a McDonald's apple pie before, but never fresh. I've tried it before, but when it got delivered to me as a Just Eat thing. So I don't know what it's like fresh, you know. But I've heard those are pretty hot sometimes. The bad man has decided to go away. And things got better. And we all rejoiced. Hooray. Oh, he's back.
God, it was my oscillating fan. Every once in a while, if it positions a certain way, it makes a clicking sound when it reaches its full turn one direction. So I just beat it up. Seriously, I just like repositioned it, slapped it, and now it stops making the noise. There you go. Okay. What will I be playing first on Virtual Boy? I have no idea because I don't know what games are available besides I know Wario and Tetris are on there today. Supposedly, today there's 7 games on Virtual Boy. They're supposed to add more in like a month or 2 months, and then by the end of the year, they're claiming to have the whole library up. Plus, they're claiming they're going to add a whole bunch of features like changing the colors of the Virtual Boy. Like right now, as you can see, I have lit my office, my studio here, to look like the Virtual Boy. So even though you may not be able to see the games today because of the way they designed this thing, at least you can imagine you're inside of it by just looking at the color scheme here, right? But later this year, they're supposed to make it the way that you can recolor it. So instead of being red and black, it can now be blue and black or green and black or, you know, pink and black. Not that you would want that either, probably still go blind, but apparently you'll be able to do that. So we'll see what I'm going to play today depending on what's available. The thing is, if you can't see it and hear it, I'm not going to do it for very long. Like, I might play 2 games just to test the thing and tell you what I think, and that's it. I'm not going to waste an entire stream with this thing on my eyes and you staring at me with using it, but you can't see it. Like, what's the point? And again, that's how short-sighted Nintendo is. They just don't know what the hell they're doing, but everyone will praise them, right? Oh, what a great idea, the Virtual Boy. Hey, can anyone see it? No. Oh.
It's a gaming device. They didn't build it with content creators in mind, they built it with gamers in mind. You cunt. Also, you're the idiot who spent $100 on it, and you're going to spend $150 on the Nintendo catalog store thing. So yeah, fools and their money are easily parted. But I guess it just means someone's going to fucking beg extra fucking hard to make that money back.
Oh, that was a good idea. Yellow and black, there you go. You can call it the B-Boy. Pretend like you're a buzzing bee. Spoon says you have to try Mario Clash. Is it Mario Clash? The game that's basically the original Mario Brothers. Before it was Super Mario, it was that he was a plumber in a basement trying to kill crabs and turtles and bugs and things. I think that's what it is. No, Broden says, can you not plug the Switch in? It stays open, right? Can it be ran to your PC? So here's the thing. Here's how it works. A lot of people don't understand how this thing works. The Virtual Boy games are going to be its own app area in the Switch 2, or Switch, because you could actually do it on both. Much like how right now there's an app for the NES games. There's an app for the Super NES games. It's its own app in there, okay? Now, the way it works, you open the app, you select the game, then you're expected to take your Switch or Switch 2 physically, remove the Joy-Cons from the side, lift it up, and put it inside of your Virtual Boy unit, whether you bought the cheap cardboard box version or the expensive plastic stand version, which is the one that I have, okay? Once it's in there, then you're supposed to take those Joy-Cons, in your hands as the controller, you're supposed to put your head up to the unit, and then you can play the Virtual Boy through the 2 lenses that are actually in the stand, okay? So technically, you're still playing the Switch, but you're playing it through these lenses that are going to give you the 3D effect. Without the lenses, you won't get the 3D effect, okay?
Okay, I'm almost a whole hour behind live DSP. Did he actually manage to start gameplay early today or not? Nope. Holy shit. So Phil started early today because he was hoping to start gameplay early. And it's safe to say that after a whole hour, he is still doing this show. Well, that's reassuring, I guess. I was worried he was going to try and just do a very quick show, and it would put Bingo at risk, but it looks like Bingo has a lot of time to get a full house.
Okay. Now, you might say, well, could you plug in your Switch another way to capture while you're using the stand? No. The way that they designed the stand, the actual stand, the plastic of it, is under your Switch at the USB port where you would normally plug it into the dock to capture the video. So there's no way, even if you had bought a third-party capture device that captures video from USB-C for this thing, it still wouldn't work because you can't reach the port. They've purposefully blocked the port with the stand that you have to use to play Virtual Boy, okay? So then you might say, well, could you just play it without 3D? Couldn't you just keep the Switch docked in its dock and just open the Virtual Boy app and play it via there? You would think so. That makes logical sense, doesn't it? Well, forget the 3D. If I want the 3D, I'll use the stand, but if I just want to play these games, you know, for myself, or stream them, capture them, I'll just plug this into the dock, right? Right? But from what everyone was saying last night, people across the globe were getting this app early because, you know, like in New Zealand and shit, they're like 12, 15 hours ahead. People were saying, oh, no, it doesn't work. If you try to open...
New Zealand and shit are 15 hours. So Phil is now envious of you bastard and Australians and New Zealanders because you guys are ahead in the future. You guys get to fucking experience this shit first. Phil feels like fucking like a victim here because he's got to fucking wait. He's so far behind everyone else. Like how's Phil meant to compete with people who are like fucking almost like they're like 20 hours ahead of him or some pish, you know? I don't know. Wait. We'll put it this way. Well, right now for DSP, as of right now, as in not me being paused, but for Phil right now, it's almost 12:30 in the afternoon. I believe in Australia, well, at least for Sunny in Australia, it's like fucking 5:30 in the morning, I imagine. What about you, Gibble? What time's it for you? Gibble, you're also an Australian style person. What time's it for you? Because obviously Australia's a big country, and I mean to know what side you're on. So for Sunny, it's 7:26 AM. So that's like, so Sunny's like, so that's like, it's an 18-hour, is it 17-hour time zone difference? Or 19, sorry, 19. You're 19 hours ahead of Phil. There you go. So Sunny is 19 hours, I believe, ahead of DSP. You know, which means they get access to things 19 hours before Phil can because of time zones and all that bastard. And Phil's like, "Ree, how fucking dare they?" Jesus Christ, man. Ah, there you go. Wait for you. So your time zone is different by an extra. Some places can't do that, don't they? Some places are like, yeah, it's kind of weird. So I'm used to time zones just jumping ahead like, you know, a whole hour, but your time zone's 30 minutes behind Sunny. That's kind of strange. But there you go. Fucking time zones are a bastard. That's the conclusion I come to anyway. Time zones are an absolute bastard. But there you go. But yeah, so Sunny is now envious of the people on the eastern side of the planet. You know, for having the audacity to be ahead, you know, due to time zones.
When the Virtual Boy app when docked, it says error, this app can only be used when in free mode. So you have to remove your Switch from the dock to have Virtual Boy load, which means you can never play it on your TV, you can never play it on a monitor, and you can never capture or stream Virtual Boy ever. Does that make sense? No. Not at all.
Actually, Nintendo's track record, yes. I mean, it's pointed out on, Dapper Dragon has pointed out there, Nintendo famously hate streamers. They are constantly anti-streamer. And Phil is acting like he's fucking surprised that Nintendo would pull such a move.
In no way, shape, or form would that make sense. Like, there's no reason to design it like that. It serves no purpose, but apparently that's actually how they designed it. So, if that's the case, that's what I mean. We're not going to be doing Virtual Boy coverage for very long on this stream. Maybe we'll do it for like 30 minutes. I'll try 2-3 games and I'll tell you what they look like. And if I'm getting a headache, and then that's it, then we'll do other stuff. We'll go to Nintendo Switch Online. We'll see all the games that are on there because I've never really explored the catalog. I've never had the premium edition. We'll see all these games. We'll select games that maybe we're interested. We'll test them. We'll boot games and play them for a bit and see how they run on there. Here's what I'm very interested in checking out. Last year, or was it the year before? One of these years, my wife wanted to play the old Mario Kart, not Mario Kart World, but the one that came before. So I gave her my old Switch, and she downloaded it and played it. She liked it, but then there was all the premium content available, right? And she said, well, how do I get access to all these new tracks? Well, you can either buy them outright, or you could do part of the Nintendo Switch Premium Online service, where you get them all, and you can play other games on there as well. So she opted to get a month of the Premium Online service. She got it, and she played all the tracks, what she wanted to do, but then she went to Nintendo Switch Online, and on there was Mario 64. And she was thrilled. She's like, I grew up playing Mario 64. I would love to play that game again. Let's go. She downloads it. She starts to play it. It runs like shit. On the Nintendo console, running the Nintendo-designed emulation of the Nintendo game, it runs like fucking shit. It was choppy as hell. The controls were delayed. She's like, I can't play this. It's giving me a fucking headache. The frame rate's so bad. I was like, yeah, I agreed. I was like, this is awful. How can Nintendo sell this as a service? So, here we are now. In 2026, Switch 2 is out. Okay. I want to see if these games are any good. Are they actually good on there? Can you actually get good quality? Can you play? Because some people are like, oh, would you play so-and-so, the GameCube game, on this? I might, if it runs well. Let's see if Nintendo knows their ass from their elbow and can actually emulate their own games on their own current console and have it run well. It doesn't seem like they can, right? Okay. So first of all, someone to the $53 says, do you think Nintendo is short-sighted for not catering the Virtual Boy to streamers? No, not catering, but having it be full-featured. What Nintendo has erroneously assumed, again, if all this is true, I don't know. We haven't even booted the thing yet. We're going to find out for ourselves. This all could just be much ado about nothing, okay? But if Nintendo has made a new feature that is only for the handheld mode, they have literally isolated an insanely large part of their audience. Not everyone plays the Switch 2 handheld.
Apparently, it's an insanely large part of the audience. Wouldn't the purpose of the Virtual Boy be so you play the game without it being docked in the first place? Like why would it, oh my God's sake.
A lot of people play it docked. Like, if it's a family console, who picks it up and carries it around the fucking house? No, you have it plugged in, you turn it on your TV, and your whole family plays it.
The whole premise of the Virtual Boy would be to undock the bastard thing so it can you can go into the helmet. That's how it operates. Like, the device itself literally requires undocking. You knew this.
So you're telling me now no one can check out Virtual Boy? Even if you're a Nintendo Online Premium subscriber all the time, this is just something that's not for you unless you're going to pick up the thing and hold it. Well, you're an idiot. Like, really, that's idiotic. It's not just a handheld. It never was designed to just be a handheld. It's supposed to be a hybrid. Therefore, all the shit on there should work in both settings. Period. No justification, no rationalization. There is none. It's either it fucking works for everyone or it works for no one. Not it works for some.
Oh, he is so pissed off. Yeah, Broside Phil was kind of spot on here. This is a hell of a crash out he's having right now. Holy shit. This is a hell of a crash out here.
No rationalization. There is none. It's either it fucking works for everyone or it works for no one. Not it works for some people. Okay? Also, this person says, when will we get DSP tries at Olive Garden? I would like to hear your opinion on Americanized Italian. Would you like? Here's my opinion on Americanized Italian. It fucking sucks. It's terrible. My wife and I went to Olive Garden once ever. All right? Once. Many years ago. It was terrible. The pasta was bland, oily, disgusting. Okay? Well, here's what was good at Olive Garden. The soup was okay, and you know they don't make it there. It's pre-made in a factory in mass batches. They just warm it up. The soup was okay. The breadsticks were okay. That was it. That was all we liked. The main course that came out was disgusting. We hated it. And we never went back. After that, we were like, oh, we're never going back here. So that's why I haven't done Olive Garden. I'm not too keen on the idea of delivery pasta. I don't think that delivery pasta would be very good, quite frank. Especially since, you know, it's already bad, and now you're going to deliver it. It's probably going to be like mush, right? So, there you go. I got a $2 tip. Someone asking me, would I have Nick Fuentes on the show? Sure, why not? I'm totally in that wheelhouse of content, right? We all know that I'm basically just a bootleg groiper. Everyone knows this, right? Totally up my alley of content, what we do here every day. Sure, yes. In fact,
well, yeah, like Keith and Ralph is, so. And fucking Gahul.
You know what? Nick Fuentes will be on the show this week. I'll get him on. Don't worry. Anyway.
Burger.
Alrighty. Alright, guys. So anyway, a lot more people are here now. When I started, we had 50 viewers. Now we're over 200. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the morning show. We are just chilling for a little bit before we actually start with the retro coverage today. It's going to go down like this. First, we're going to check out the Virtual Boy. We're going to look at it again. We're going to mess with it, where I'm going to actually use the Switch to play a couple of Virtual Boy games on there. Then we're going to fully explore the Nintendo Switch Online Premium experience, seeing what games are available and testing certain ones to see how they run. What we're trying to do is find games that you guys actually want to see me play during the upcoming Retro Marathon or Retrothon that I'm going to do on March 6th. So that should be pretty fun, okay? The Real Irish just did a $5 super chat and says, I like your hair dye. Me too. Real Irish, you want to know what the best part about my hair dye is? It's completely free because it's natural. It's actually the dye that my body produces to make the hair that color. It's nothing artificial, no chemicals, nothing harsh or abrasive, completely safe because it's out of my own scalp. Pretty amazing, right? Thank you so much for the super chat. What's going on, future stepdad? How's it going this morning? Good to see you in the kick chat. Jim Jam says, did you get a super thanks this morning for the Hellmark finale? I have not checked the video comment, but I will look at it later, Jim Jam. And thank you. If you left a super thanks on a video, I very much appreciate that. I usually check video comments at around midday or at night. I don't really have time to do it in the morning. Can I show you what the Virtual Boy HDMI looks like? I'll show you. I'll show you all the ports on the Virtual Boy. Don't worry. We're going to thoroughly explore this device today. I promise you. King Michael, good morning. Good to see you. Alex, how you doing? Good to see you.
Burger.
Someone whose name actually I feel is offensive because they're saying toxic things, but then they're using the name Jesus in the chat, says, you lie about everything, why would we believe you? Well, see, that's the thing. If you think that I lie about everything, why would you ever ask me a question, right? Why would you even be here? There's no point. So, I mean, who's the real loser here?
You are. I love how it was like, yeah, there's no defense for it. If that's what you believe, then it sucks to be you. Who's the real? Like, it's still you. It's still you. Yeah. What was the offensive name? Are they in YouTube or are they in Kick Chat? Oh, is there? It's YouTube. Jesus Dagot. So wait, apparently calling someone Dagot is offensive, but he still called him Jesus. Phil, you lie about everything. Why would we believe you? DSP Gaming. Oh, sorry. It may be a spike. Jesus. Jesus. Again, Phil thought the name was offensive. Jesus to go, Jesus to go, I don't know.
You lie about everything, why would we believe you? Well, see, that's the thing. If you think that I lie about everything, why would you ever ask me a question, right? Why would you even be here? There's no point. So, I mean, who's the real loser here?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Bonos Tecmo says if you want to stream Virtual Boy, you can play it in a browser on the Emulator Gamer site. I'm testing it now. Emulator Gamer, is that real? There is no Emulator Gamer. There's Emulator Games. Download game ROMs. Free retro classic games.
But Phil, you said you don't want to break the law and play emulated games on your content.
We got Wario. There it is. So, Virtual Boy Wario Land, 1995. Play now. Start game.
Phil is now playing games without the audience being able to see them. The audience can't see him do this.
Looks like it does work.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him, okay?
It does work. I just have to figure out the controls, but it actually does work. Okay, thank you. That was a good suggestion. Who was that? Who gave that suggestion? Because that was great. Bonos Tecmo. Here we go. Nice. It's working. Right now, I'm not even... You want to see it? Here, let me show you guys. Look. It's Wario Land on Virtual Boy. It's working right now. So I can actually test it in the Virtual Boy itself, and then I can actually play it a little bit on stream this way. So everyone, 2 thumbs up. Everyone now, Bonos Tecmo, 2 thumbs up. We'll actually play the real Virtual Boy today like this. Sweet. Alrighty then. Now we can do it. All right, let me get out of here. That noise is, or the sound check's annoying. Okay, cool. Very nice. Well, there you go. I'll be able to do the version in person with 3D effect to give me a headache, and then I'll play it on there. Here you go. Nicely done. Oh, what happened? Why'd we ban this guy? He sent me more money. Hold on, let me take a look at it. This is message deleted, but he's not banned. Just his message was deleted. What does the message say? Damn it. Oh, here we go. Real Irish did another $5 super chat. Says you lie about everything. There you go. Thanks for $5. For the record, we don't have to remove messages like that. We can keep them because these people keep paying me, so that's cool. Please.
And then as long as you give him money for it, then trolling is on the menu. That was confirmed. So basically, he's now fully embracing getting, you know, having trolls. If you're trolling him, but you're giving him money to, then he's happy to fucking not ban those trolls. He's fully embraced the Wings mentality.
Just keep paying me. I mean, I'm not ever gonna complain about that. You can say dumb shit and pay me for it as much as you want. Thank you to Secret Rain for a $5 super chat. Yes, I see that. I guess he said he sent me an email. I'll check that out later. Thank you for that, Secret Rain. So
did Phil not say support once there? Did Phil not say the word support once there? Let me check, sorry.
I'll play it on there. There you go. Nicely done.
It says super chat.
Oh, what happened? Why'd we ban this guy? He sent me more money. Hold on, let me take a look at it.
Did he not say support?
His message deleted, but he's not banned. Just his message was deleted. What does the message say? Damn it. Oh, here we go. Real Irish did another $5 super chat. Says you lie about everything. There you go. Thanks for $5. For the record, we don't have to remove messages like that. We can keep them because these people keep paying me, so that's cool. Please keep paying me. I mean, I'm not ever gonna complain about that. You can say dumb shit and pay me for it as much as you want. Thank you to Secret Rain for a $5 super chat. Yes, I see that. I guess he said he sent me an email. I'll check that out later. Thank you for that, Secret Rain.
And there's the support, and he still hasn't yet, bizarrely.
Okay. That's right. Everything I say is a lie anyway. So it doesn't matter. Every single word ever out of my mouth since I was born was a lie. I was born, and they patted me on the back. I started breathing. I said, goo gaga. And they said, you liar! And my nose said, boo. Very nice.
That's funny. Dick left.
Boo! No. Darkside Hannah Claire in the Kick Chat says the difference in intelligence between Phil and his viewers is huge. Wrong. The difference in intelligence between myself and my haters is huge.
No, Phil. Why on earth would you try and interpret and twist someone's word in your Kick Chat? So, do you also think, Phil, that your intelligence levels are at the same level as your viewers? No, this person did not mention your haters one bit. You decided arbitrarily to decide to fucking, you know, and by the way, I'm inclined to agree with Phil. I too think that I am far more intelligent than he'll ever be. I at least know what the fuck a rainy day fund is.
Do you understand? There's a difference. My viewers, my actual people who are here to enjoy my content and chill and engage and have a good time, they're actually quite intelligent because they can see past the nonsense that all these morons on the internet say and perpetrate. But the actual average hater is actually a fucking dunce. They can't tie their own shoes. They probably have Velcro shoes.
So basically, the people that don't like you are all dumb as fuck, and the people that like you are super duper intelligent because they give you money. Yeah. Isn't that quite, that's quite fascinating, that's quite a fascinating insight. Every single person who criticises Phil Burnell is moronic, apparently. Every single person that gives him money is the smartest person to have ever lived because they gave Phil Burnell their hard-earned money.
Shoes, just so they can keep them on their feet. You know what I mean? Like their mom probably puts their diaper on in the morning. This is the level of person that doesn't like Darkside Phil.
Yeah, remind us how Jade gets dressed in the morning, Phil.
There you go, another $2 super chat from the Real Irish. Perfect, thank you so much. All right. So, by the way, hold on a sec. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is the final day of the week. I know that sounds bizarre for Kick, meaning anyone who contributes today on Kick helps a lot because basically today's the last day that counts for this week on Kick. So if you're watching on Kick today and you want to support with a sub or some kicks, thank you in advance. Anyone who's watching on Kick today, you're helping me out a lot, and I appreciate you guys hanging out on my streams, chilling, engaging, and supporting in the ways that you do. So thanks to the Kick audience today. Okay? Appreciate that. As I said that, your future stepdad gifted a sub, but it glitched because the villain, that's weird. Here, I'll do it again. Hold on. No, dude, a bunch just happened that screwed up. Okay, here's what happened. First, the villain re-upped their membership for 10 months. Okay? And it said, see, this screwed up too. So the villain re-upped their membership for 10 months and said, as a super supporter level for the record, and said, this is the Big 10, so thank you to the villain for your ongoing support on YouTube. Okay? Then your future stepdad gifted a sub, and that's our first sub of the day. So let's get that on the leaderboard. Then, Virtual Boy defeats DSP, also gifted a sub on Kick. Okay? So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Then, Cypress TV became a member on YouTube. And that's a legit new membership.
Who fucking cares?
So that counts as well towards today. So what happened was all of that happened at once, and all the pop-ups got all screwed up because of it. So now I think they're all playing properly. And that's what happens is if a bunch of like memberships and subs all happen at once, all the animations like interrupt each other, and then there's like a fight, and then some of them don't play, so I think we're good now. Oh, Virtual Boy defeats DSP has gifted a second sub. There you go. By the way, is that Boomarm defeats DSP? Did he change his name? I think it is. And if it is, that's cool because that meme is kind of old. But now we have a new one. Thank you for the gifting. Is that you, Boomarm defeats DSP? He says, yes, it is him. Okay, cool. And again, that kind of stuff I have no problem with. Tease me. Laugh and say, haha, Nintendo screwed Phil. I don't care.
As long as you're giving them money to fucking do it. He's fine with that.
That's fine. You know, that's not offensive to me. That's a joke to be laughed at and we can all enjoy and you can make fun of me. I don't care. All right. Do you see? I wish more people enjoy or understood that difference. I wish more people understood that if you want to tease Phil for something that happened on stream for real, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to tease me because my wife yelled at me and told me that I'm insanely loud at night and got mad at me. You can do that. You want to joke because you say, ha ha, he wasted money on Virtual Boy. That's fine. That's different than actually like offensive shit about my family and things that are made up and things that are meant to try to ruin my life. You see the difference? That's okay. I'm okay at laughing at myself for things that really happen. There's a big difference. There you go. Cypress TV with a $10 super chat says you're a liar, Phil. Here's $10 and a membership, and it really sticks it to you. There you go. Indeed. Man, you know what really sticks it to me? When Dr. Nexus, or whatever his new name is, because he always has a different name, when he comes by and to felt me, he drops $220 in subs on Kick. Man, it really gets my goat when he does that. I can't get over it. I just hope he never does that ever again because it's very offensive. Yes, man. What is his name now? Because he has like another name. He has like 10 names. He always changes. Anyway, let's see here. AJ Curtis says people don't know where the line is. No, it's that some people... So here's the thing. Some people get the joke. Some people don't. Like, some people say, it's funny to make fun of Phil. I agree. I think it's funny to make fun of me. I make fun of myself, too. I don't take myself ultra seriously anymore. I did in the past. Now I laugh along with everyone else at the mistakes I make and the stupid shit that I say and do, right? It's a joke. It's meant to be laughed at. That's all part of the fun experience of being an online creator, right? So make fun of me for things that are real. Laugh at my mannerisms, my jokes, my snorting, the stupid things I say and do. That's all fine. Make fun of me for it. But don't take it to the extreme to the point where you're trying to literally ruin my life. You're saying things that literally are not true. You're making shit up. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Trust me, I have enough shortcomings that everyone out there can actually be truthful about me and still have more than enough content and more than enough jokes. That's true. The fact that people have to go the extra mile to lie and stretch the truth and make shit up is pathetic. There's enough about Darkside Phil as a flawed individual. You shouldn't have to lie. I don't know why you do, because it just shows that you're a weak individual who has no talent and can't really do anything but just make shit up. Okay.
Let's check out your most recent bans, shall we? Let's fucking go on a little field trip here. Let's refresh the ban list, shall we? So here we go. Here's a bans today so far. The most recent bans. This one's on Kick. You've done nothing worthy of a break. He banned somebody because they said Phil had not basically earned a break yet. That was on Kick. On YouTube, can you summarise where you're up to in Dragon Quest? That got banned. So Phil banned somebody on YouTube because they asked, can you summarise where you're up to in Dragon Quest? What? So Emperor Furbs banned. So then Emperor Furbs is banning a whole bunch of people as well. And this shit's all today. So these ones are today's bans. These first few are today's bans. Emperor Furbs is responsible for the rest of them on YouTube. So Projection, remember his mom combed his hair until he was 18, Lamal. That got banned. Good point. Ask these morons why they send you money and ask these lame questions at DSP Gaming. They got banned as well by Furbs. Furbs also banned. Is this back when you and Kat actually used to talk? I got banned. And someone else was banned for saying, you bozos better drop $200 at the start of the stream or Phil's going to beat you. And Emperor Furbs banned that as well, so there you go. So these are the bans so far today on the fellow streams. Emperor Furbs working super duper overtime. So yeah, this guy Larks86 is the person that got banned on YouTube. Yes, it's true that your RPG gameplay makes me want to kick a farm animal. It's funny, but also true. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Phil is insufferably boring today, you know what I mean? But on the bright side, he's going to end in an hour's time. So there we go. Hopefully we can get Bingo on before then, and then we can just enjoy some marbles.
There's only 7 games on Virtual Boy today, so I don't know how many of those I'll play. Maybe they're all available on this site. We'll find out. Like, we'll see. We'll look for the games here. Like, is Mario Clash on here? Let's see. Games. Excuse me. Yeah, Mario Clash is on there. So if all the games are on that site, I can try them in 3D, get a headache, and then play them for real on the website, I guess. Duh. Did I fix my internet? Yeah, you know what? Weirdly enough, I haven't had any real internet problems since the day of the marathon. I don't know what caused it. It was just noise in the line. It had nothing to do with me. But the day of my marathon, we were having issues with the internet. Now that seems to be fixed. So, yeah, we shouldn't have any issues. I haven't had issues in like a week and a half. Parasolo says, can we get uncensored Phil from 2008 back? Those days were glorious when you weren't worried about being canceled. I'm still not worried about being canceled.
Oh, fucking shit.
You notice how much I say the word retard or retarded? I can say it as much as I want. I'm not going to get canceled.
Really? Say the N-word. Didn't stop you in the past, so why not now?
Seriously, you have to understand something. I've been around for so long.
Go on, drop some homophobic slurs. Wait, I think drop some racist slurs. You were able to do it willingly and happily. Way back in the day, we didn't give a shit. So why not now, Phil? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Everyone has said every possible thing about me. There's nothing to get on me. There's no actual skeletons in this fucking closet. You understand? Unlike every other creator out there who's walking on eggshells afraid of shit, I don't have anything to hide. All my dirty laundry was aired out a long time ago. I can say and do whatever the fuck I want. It's just that I don't want to do this stuff. Like, I don't want to do political content. I don't want to talk about religion. I don't want to do that shit. I just want to hang out and talk about games. Like, that's my thing. So, I'm not walking on eggshells afraid of anything whatsoever. I don't know why people seem to get that impression when basically you hear me talking and doing things in a manner that you say, well, that's not how old Phil used to be. No, old Phil was actually an act. Do you get that?
And Phil Burnell has spent so long trying to fucking claim everything he did back in the day was real, true, genuine, and honest. In fact, you want to know how far the hypocrisy goes here? Hold on, let me pull up his fucking channel. Phil has had the same banner for like, you know, over a decade now. Daily videos, raw gameplay, no bullshit. You can use a fucking Wayback Machine to fucking check his like channel historically, and he's had that kind of same sort of banner, and people have so basically, anytime Phil claimed back in the day that he was being true and honest and genuine, that's a lie. He's retconned that into one big lie.
Old Phil used to love angry video game nerd. All right, and old Phil used to purposefully try to over-exaggerate emotions and commentary to try to fill a gap between what I was doing playing a video game. So for example, if I'm playing Resident Evil and there's an extended part with no dialogue and just gameplay, I'm gonna be talking constantly. So I'll make a comment about, you know, the fact that we're in Africa fighting, you know, the native tribes there, and people will be offended because I made a comment about that. And then I'll make a comment about Shava, a sexual comment, and people will be like, oh my god, I can't believe he said that. And I would just do that constantly. I was trying to appeal to an audience of teenagers on YouTube. Like, that was my goal. I want teenagers to watch me because that's where it's at. That's where I'll get the most views. That'll bring in the most ad revenue and support for my content.
So Phil's basically trying to imply that he used sexualized commentary to lure teenagers to his stream.
That was the old Phil. That changed a long time ago. I stopped caring about ad revenue a million years ago. I'm now an interactive streamer. So when you say new Phil, there's no new Phil. That's actual Phil. Like, this is the real me that's been there all along, but was acting a part back then to try to make money. You get it? Now, there were times that definitely the rage was real. When I was playing a fighting game and there was lag or whatever and I got pissed, yes, that rage was genuinely real.
You know, it's funny, a lot of people in his audience right now have been there for a long fucking time. And then they're being told by Phil that he was never being sincere and genuine up until after the you know. So, he's basically fucking alienating a whole bunch of his fucking audience here by admitting that that fucking guy was an act. The DSP that they fucking fell in love with as a content creator wasn't the real DSP. And it was a lie that he spun to make money off them way back in the day.
But in general, almost all the commentary that I did back in the day that today you would deem too risque and Phil has changed for the better so that he doesn't do that, but it's because he's afraid of getting canceled or whatever. It's not that I'm afraid of getting canceled, it's that that's stupid commentary. You get it? Like, I got tired of doing it. Filling every moment with me blabbing and flapping my lips saying something stupid to try to get people to say, oh my god, I can't believe you said that. It gets played out. People, rightly so, called me out around 2016 and said, dude, your content is awful. It's boring. It's the same shit you've been doing for like 7-8 years. You've got to change. So I did. I changed for the better. And for nearly 10 years, I've been putting out better content and I'm evolving and changing constantly to make better new stuff. But the internet won't acknowledge it because then the meme doesn't exist anymore. That DSP is the big lol cow, the quintessential lol cow who we all have to make fun of, right? So there you go. Okay. Someone tipped $2 says, I like trying to get you to say strange and funny things sometimes. I think that some people have gone just way too far. Even June the King implied that in his documentary. Yeah, there's a difference between making fun of me for things that really happen, saying my gameplay sucks, saying that I say things in a weird way, I pronounce words in a weird way, oh look, I have a mannerism of this or that, I snort, which is true that I snort. Now I mute it. Like, I did it like 2 or 3 times today. I already muted it so you don't hear it, okay? I'm trying to improve, right? But actual reality versus fantasy. Like, a lot of people just make shit up, horrible things, saying and doing horrible things that aren't true because they want to get the clickbait for that day. And that's not right. It's just not. Let's see. Secret Rain did a $5 super chat. He says, I say random super or button mashing for games that aren't even Street Fighter. When you get beat up in Hollow Knight, etc., it's just fun. Well, that's, again, right. That's my mannerism. That's something that I adopted from basically Street Fighter, hold on. That's something that I adopted from the Street Fighter days. Lingo from back then, and I just adopted it, and I say it, you know, and people carry it over to other stuff, too. But there you go. There's a mannerism that carries over that people find funny or entertaining or catchy, right? Real Irish with a $2 super chat talking about me drunk calling Wings at 2 a.m. No. He called me.
Fuck off! Okay, you said to him, let's chat. You said to him, let's chat. Okay? Okay, he may have pressed on. You initiated it by, you sent him a $50 super chat saying let's chat. It was your idea, it was your suggestion. Are you trying to imply you were minding your own business, trying to lie in bed sleeping, and you saw Wings? Fuck off! Just shut the fuck up. You sent him $50 and asked him to chat. He probably felt obligated after you sent $50 to fucking talk to you. Jesus, man. Also, so Phil's justification, he called me. Aye, after you fucking sent him $50 asking for him to fucking talk. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, this is oh. awful. This is awful content, Phil. Aimed by Phil's shitey little standards. This is garbage.
$2 super chat talking about me drunk calling Wings at 2 a.m. No, he called me. You've got it all wrong. You've got it completely and utterly wrong. He was being trolled by his co-op partners. I notified him of this, and then he called me. You got it backwards, bro. But thanks for $2.
Shitu. So, Phil apparently is currently using the Virtual Boy, but his audience can't see it, so he's trying his best to explain in very precise detail what he's seen while using it. And apparently it emulates this scene from South Park.
So it begins. Now we shall see the final battle between heaven and hell play out.
I remember a scene. You know, they don't show the battle what's the fucking ever. I remember this. Here we fucking go.
Yes, good Kenny. The angel spearmen are taking out their demon soul rippers. Oh, the cavalry angels are clashing with their black knights. Oh my god, this battle is epic.
It's just like DSP, for real, for real.
Oh, they're bringing in their demon dragons. Look at the size of them.
Oh my!
My god, this is even bigger than the final battle in the Lord of the Rings movie.
That's huge.
It's like 10 times bigger than that battle.
Oh my god!
No! How are we losing? The child's soul is in heaven.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't watch too much in case I get copyright claim to hell. But yeah, that's basically what DSP's doing right now. Apparently in the stream, he's doing all that shit. He's explaining what he's seen to his audience in hyper detail. Jesus, man. But we'll definitely, okay, when we finish Bingo, we've definitely got to check out some of what Phil's doing, because apparently it's like, what the hell? Even right now, as of right now, apparently he's doing something crazy right now.
Scottish.
Thank you very much to Darkside Ranta for it, or Super Chat says, Phil, if you got to deny you were drunk. Yeah, Phil never denied it, he was drunk. The Super Chat was, I like when you drunk pillow call Wings at 2 a.m. and Phil's defense was, he called me! Like, he didn't deny the fact that he was drunk or anything. Oh, no. I thought it was true. Of course it's fucking true.
Excuse me. LG Gaming says, does the weird string of expletives derive from AVGN? I'm thinking of you saying sending a spoon so you can eat shit for this instance, or is that inspired by something else? To some extent, like, when I was in the Street Fighter community, I was always the big shit talker, okay? I was the guy who always was being offensive and talking nonsense to everyone in the community. Now, people knew that, but people who knew me in real life knew that it was all an act. It was just a facade. It was me trying to create interest and hype for events. Like, if DSP talked shit and then went to a tournament and there would be a hype match against the guy I talked shit about, that would hype up the tournament. People would actually want to go just to see that match, to either see me fail miserably and get my balls kicked in, or to actually see if I can put my money where my mouth is. People liked that about the old school Smash Mouth Street Fighter stuff, okay? Then when I became a YouTuber, I was a fan of, like, AVGN, and what I tried to do was take that old kind of, oh, I'm the baddest motherfucker in the Street Fighter community attitude, combine it with the over-the-top offensive commentary of what AVGN would do, and become a live commentator on gameplay by combining the two. Does that make sense? So, yeah, some of my mannerisms, I would say.
So basically, you weren't original in the fucking slightest.
Come from the old days like that, but very few. Like, how often do I say stuff like, I'm going to send you a spoon so you can eat, my duty? Not very often, right? Okay. Exactly, I was playing a heel. Absolutely correct. That's exactly what I was doing in the community back then. Someone just did $5. Oh, hold on. Secret Rain did a $2 super chat. He says, it's all for fun. I've been watching since Heavy Rain. Thank you to Secret Rain.
Phil still doesn't understand that's a detractor meme. He still doesn't get it.
Okay, then I got a $5 tip. Let's play our first tip animation of the day. We finally have a tip big enough for an animation. Ready? Once this goes away, there we go. This person says, people are definitely nostalgic for your older version of your persona. You don't have to be overly offensive, but let yourself loose a bit and let the rage out, even if it's an act. It's fun, like calling the game stupid. You do understand I do that from time to time, but then people just, oh, it's because Phil, he blames the game and he won't take credit for his shortcomings and shit like that. It's common. That's a common thing.
You do that all the fucking time, Phil. It's never your fault. It's never ever your fucking fault. It's always the game's fault, the developer's fault, or your opponent's fault, or whatever, or the cannon barrel's fault, or whatever. It's never ever your fault in any game you're fucking playing. You are never responsible for the fucking things that go wrong in games.
Someone tipped a bucket says documentary on your detractors, how sick and depraved they are, how much they lie, etc., would definitely be good for you. Yeah, but no one's gonna do that.
You think the $5 tip was a fake tip? I don't know. I know it was an anonymous tip, but I don't know. It didn't strike me as having the vibe of a fake tip, you know. Then again, they sent it anonymously, so who fucking, I don't know. Do you guys think it's a fake tip? I don't. We can go back to it if you want, but I don't think this tip was a fake tip. I don't know. I mean, we can hear it again.
This person says, people are definitely nostalgic for your older version of your persona. You don't have to be overly offensive, but let yourself loose a bit and let the rage out, even if it's an act. It's fun, like calling the game stupid.
I don't think that's a fake tip. I think that's a genuine fucking message. You know, I think that's a genuine fucking message someone sent him. I'm not taking fake tip. I don't think that's fake. Okay. Oh, I was actually waiting to check that. So at this point in time, it's at $69, is it?
You do understand I do that from time to time, but then people just, oh, it's because Phil, he blames the game and he won't take credit for his shortcomings and shit like that. It's common.
2 seconds.
That's a common thing.
I was waiting for the leaderboard to show up here, and
someone to the bucket says a documentary on your detractors, how sick and depraved they are, how much they lie, etc., would definitely be good for you. Yeah, but no one's gonna do that because here's the thing. At least in my opinion,
that's really good. I'll actually kind of wait to see the leaderboard, see if he had it yet. So there you go. Thank you very much for letting me know. It's okay. So that's all good. Phil wants a documentary done on people like us, effectively.
Bucket says a documentary on your detractors, how sick and depraved they are, how much they lie, etc., would definitely be good for you. Yeah, but no one's gonna do that because here's the thing. At least in my opinion, what is it that gets the views? What is it that gets the attention and the popularity on YouTube? Right? Is it saying, oh, someone actually is good? Here's the good things they've done. Here's the truth about them exposed, showing that they're not the bad person that everyone thinks they are. No, that doesn't get any views or attention at all.
Sometimes it does. There is a room. Now, I'm not trying to fucking say that negative drama content doesn't get attention, because obviously it fucking does. Who doesn't love the fucking gossip sort of shit? You know what I mean? Oh, what did this person do this time? What did that person do that time? But there is still room on this platform for wholesome, meaningful, positive shit, you know? There's a lot of room, and I think, but Phil, of course, but the thing is though, Phil would believe that his content is exactly that though, and he knows he doesn't get views. Therefore, Phil's logic is, well, I produce meaningful, positive content every single day, but I don't get traction for it. Therefore, there's no room for it at all on this platform. I mean, Phil, there is nothing like you sit there on your arse every single fucking day begging strangers on the internet for $300 per fucking day. How the hell is that meant to respond to some sort of fucking feel-good positive story? In all sincerity, how the fuck is you doing what you do, how the hell is that positive? You know, it's not, Phil. You know it's fucking not. And Chris has challenged me, name me one single thing which is the positive of this vile man. Oh, okay, Phil, I am prepared to answer your question. Phil is stubbornly perseverant. He's like, put it this way, I don't think I could do what Phil does every single fucking day. I don't think I would have the patience for it. I don't think I would have the willpower for it. The fact that he sits there, he knows he is loathed every single day. He knows he is ridiculed by many corners of the internet every single fucking day. And he's alone, and he's friendless, and like you know what I mean? Like all these things, and these are all self-inflicted things, you know what I mean? The fact that he's still, I mean, also there is nothing else he can do, so like he has no backup plan, there is no plan B. This is all his eggs are in one basket. But he is a cockroach. I mean, he's called Picroach for a reason, you know what I mean? Because it's hard to make him go away. Like he still keeps going. He's like some sort of oddly shaped Terminator, you know? So, yeah, consistency, yeah, that's a shit as well. Consistency, yeah, he is definitely consistent. Consistently shite, but he is consistently, regularly shite, you know? So there you go, there's arguably some positive traits there. His consistency, you know? And the fact that he's quite perseverant, you know what I mean? There you go. See, I can be nice to DSP. he thinks we can't be nice to him. You know what I mean? There you go. I can definitely be nice.
0. You don't know what gets views and attention on YouTube? Drama, hate, exposing someone for being a scammer, exposing someone for lies and cheating and stealing and debaucherous, acts and horrible things. You know what I mean? The downfall is what gets the views and attention on YouTube, not the redemption. Sorry, that's just the truth. The redemption arcs don't do well. It's the actual downfalls that do well. You see? So if someone were to actually do an in-depth documentary about some of these crazy obsessed people that have latched onto me and make this content and do horrible things, would it actually be eye-opening? Yes. Would it maybe, in the eyes of some, show them what kind of shit someone like me goes through on a daily basis and make them realize that I'm not actually the horrible person that a lot of these people portray me as? Yes. Would it do...
Phil, look. Are there worse people on the planet than you? Absolutely. You know, there's definitely worse people on the planet compared to Phil Burnell. But they're not streaming right now. He is, and he's still a horrible human being. Indian Boy Peen says, sorry, post feedback is a viable to share. I mean, by all means, go for it. Yeah, if you want to share thoughts here as well, by all means, go for it. And I'm happy to listen to feedback as well. Yeah, so Indian Boy Peen is asking about the community post I made. I said, before the stream began today, I made a community post asking you guys for feedback on streams to try and improve things, if there's things you want to see more of or less of or whatever, or anything I don't do that you want to do. Literally any sort of feedback at all. I'm also happy to see things if it can help improve the streams in any sort of way, and if I can implement it, I will, because at the end of the day, I want to make this for you guys a more enjoyable experience, if it can be, you know. So yeah, by all means, happy to take on feedback, and if it's possible, if I can do it, I mean, I'm going to put it this way, I'm willing to try different things as well, if it's worth trying, you know what I mean, and we'll see if it works or whatever, and all that jazz as well. But yeah, I'm happy to get feedback, whether it's in a community post or whether it's in stream chat as well. Anyway, let's continue with bingo, shall we? We have 2 free spaces so far, quite a few squares to tick off, but we still have like 40 odd minutes of Phil streaming to go before he starts the gameplay.
Do well on YouTube? No. So no one's going to make it, right? If someone's going to do all this time and effort and research, right, to actually get all the information together for that kind of a documentary, and they're going to put painstaking work into it, right? Because that's going to take some detective work to figure out who are these fucking weirdos who make this content, right? How do they think they can get away with it? You imagine?
Phil, most attractors are very easy to access and reach. We all have our social media shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got Twitter and Discord. If Juden the King wants to talk to me about an attractive documentary, I'm all ears. He can get in touch with me if he wants to. From one king to another, I'll have a wee chin wag with him, you know? Now if I can tell him, hey, it's like literally DSP shit is a very small part of my day. DSP makes up a very small proportion of my daily life. Phil likes to fucking pretend that his existence makes up 24 hours a day of every single... Nah. Most of us have our own real lives to enjoy. Indian piping. Please don't stop shitting him, thank you. Oh, there you go. Good, no worries. Okay, no, you're safe there. I've been shitting this bastard for over a decade, you know? Safe to say, I'm not going to stop shitting the bad man anytime soon, you know? So there you fucking go.
Trying to figure out who Raw Phil is? The guy who literally raw...
I would argue Raw Phil is probably the least of your worries. Raw Phil doesn't, Raw Phil doesn't defame you in any way. Raw Phil doesn't slander you in any way. All Raw Phil is guilty of is archiving your whole stream with chat as well embedded. I would say that Raw Phil is a good historical source of your content. Unfiltered. It includes unrecorded segments, and includes a stream chat as well to verify the times you fucking say stream chat's saying this, stream chat's saying that. He has a chat on screen to prove and debunk whether you're actually being sincere or not. So go on, Phil. Go off on Raw Phil.
Put painstaking work into it, right? Because that's going to take some detective work to figure out who are these fucking weirdos who make this content, right?
By the way, Raw Phil's on Discord. I talk to him sometimes on Discord. He's not very hard to get in touch with.
Right? How do they think they can get away with it? Can you imagine trying to figure out who Raw Phil is? The guy who literally rebroadcasts and steals my content daily. He outright knows what he's doing is illegal. He knows there's no legal justification for doing it. He just thinks he can get away with it forever. Seriously. Like,
technically, his stream is transformative because he's got your stream chat on screen, and a clock, and a temperature, you know? Plus, he sometimes beats your ass up in Street Fighter.
There's no way that he can actually think what he's doing is okay and protected by the law, but he just thinks, I'm never going to go after it. So can you imagine what kind of a cracked guy that is? So, yeah, I mean, but how are you going to do all that research to find these people, put that together, right? But where's the value in it if you don't get anything out of it? What's that going to get 20,000 views on YouTube and make you 20 bucks, 40 bucks, right? As opposed to the downfall of Darkside Phil, the eternal fall, bringing in the big views. And in reality, June the King got screwed because his video got claimed by WWE. He lost ridiculous amounts of revenue on my documentary. Originally, my documentary, I believe, had like 400,000 views, and it was climbing in views, and he had to pull it because WWE wouldn't remove the copyright claim on it. So then he had to re-upload it, and it screwed him over completely. But he would have made bank, right? He would have made big bank on that video if that didn't happen. Because it's
I would say that is partially. June the King probably should have kept that video unlisted until he knew it was safe to release publicly. You know, June. I mean, that's just a little bit of naivety from June the King's part. You know, they are an experienced content creator, I know, but they probably should have held off from going public with it until all the copyright checks were done. If he had waited to make sure that WWE would have no problem with it, kept that video unlisted, you know, at first, and also, and at that point in time, if it's not released publicly, you know, if it's not, you know, also unlisted or private, either one or the other, you know, until it's ready to fucking go, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's one of those kind of things where it's like, so but yeah, that's a shame. It's a big shame, you know, because obviously the Junior King video was pretty good to enjoy for sure. Dark Dragon says, if people love drama and exposing evil, wouldn't exposing evil detractors make big views? Or is it because most big name detractors are normal? There you go. I think Phil would imply that most detractors are unknown. Like, people... Phil's argument is probably that who cares what detractors are doing because they're not a big name, they're not a lol cow, you know? Phil would think that there's some merit to it, you know? But he's only saying that because he wants the detractors gone. Jesus Christ. That's a bit rude.
Meth Bear tipped £5. Here's some constructive criticism. Stop being Scottish.
How about no, ya wee dick? Thanks for the tip though, ya cheeky bam. Fuck me, man. Stop being Scottish. Hang on. Hang on. What? You didn't tell me what I'm meant to be. Okay, I can try and stop being Scottish for you if you want. But am I meant to be English instead? Am I meant to be Irish, Welsh, American, Australian, German, Dutch, Finnish? Like, you didn't tell me what I'm meant to be. If you tell me what I'm meant to be, I can try and do my best to sound like that. I'm thinking, oh, I'll get cancelled for sure. No thank you. No thank you. I'll draw a line there. I'll draw a fucking line there. No thank you. That's a good point. Who the fuck wants to be Welsh? That's a very good point indeed. So there you go. Well, thank you for that tip though, Meth. Very kind of you indeed. There we go. African... South African. That is a bastard of an accent, to be fair. You know, that is a tough accent to pull off, you know. I sometimes get confused between, like, you know, is it crazy of me to try and say, you know, sometimes the Australian accent to me sounds similar to South African. Is that... Can anyone else... The other people understand that comparison, you know. I'm not going to sound like, I know. So Slumdog Millionaire, the Indian guy, put on a Scottish accent, that was perfectly fine. If me, the Scottish guy, puts on an Indian accent, it becomes racist. That's just how the world works, you know. So there we go. So no, I'm not going to do that shit. Yeah. There is actually a scene in Slumdog Millionaire where the guy wants to fucking... The guy, he's got some sort of call center job. And he's talking to somebody or whatever, you know what I mean? And like, he thinks, it's a Scotsman, he's talking to the phone. So, like, the character puts on a Scottish accent so he can pretend he's not in some Indian call centre to the guy. It's not bad, to be fair. Hold on. Diplomatic immunity. It's just been revoked. Bang, bang. There you go. So there you go. My best wine in Connecticut. Oh, no, for God's sake. You know. I'm like, dude, there's nothing I can do. It's bugged. Wait, I need to speak slower than that. If I'm going to pull off a DSP accent, then yeah. The Kiwi accent sounds closer to South African accent in your opinion. Well, there you go. Well, to me, it's like, well, I've not got a great ear for accents, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But I mean, that neck of the woods, you know, it's like, that area, for sure. You know what I mean? To me, it's close to South African. It is sometimes quite hard to tell the difference between South African accents and you know, kind of Australian and actually like the New Zealand accents as well. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to stop trying to offend as many I'm literally doing like some world tour of offending people in the dialects in other countries, you know? I've gone to... I'm offending the South Africans, I'm offending the Welsh, I'm offending the Australians, I'm offending... What else can I fucking offend? You know, I can speak some German, so I can speak some random German and offend the Germans as well, but last time we done that, they kind of went and lost a plot and had a wee Austrian guy rampage over half of Europe. Anyway, let's just get over bingo before I offend anyone else.
It's negative because it's toxic. Yeah, because it's, you know, it's not covering the truth of, gee, yeah, maybe Phil's not the best person on the planet, but at the same time, the people who literally, you know, do their best to defame him every day are probably worse. In fact, I can tell you right now, they are worse. The things that they've said and do just for personal gain, and the fact that they don't care who it hurts or what happens, they cultivate a toxic community of lies and hate so they can get paid. I don't do that at all. So they are worse than me, but they are lauded as like heroes while I'm supposedly the villain. Does that make any sense? Of course not. But if you have a video exposing them, no one will care.
Phil, it's not our fault that we are likeable and you're a cunt. Perhaps if you stop being a cunt, then maybe people wouldn't think you're a cunt. But until you stop being a cunt, then I'm sorry, pal, but the world's going to think that you're a cunt. And anytime I point out all the times you're being a cunt, then that's what the world's going to fucking see. You being a cunt. So, yeah, stop being a cunt. You cunt.
Sell Me a Waffle, two months as a member, says, consider I Want to Be the Guy. Oh, I know all about that. That's actually a pretty old game. I've seen that and played that before, I think. Didn't I play that ages ago? I'm pretty sure I did. Basically, that then became like Super Meat Boy, right? Like I Want to Be the Guy was like the original game like that, and then it became like Super Meat Boy and stuff like that. Anyway, I think that's enough talking about that.
He really had no plan for the show, did he? He turned the camera on earlier than usual and just had nothing to talk about.
That crap, right? You get tired of talking about the same shit, and then people are like, why is he talking about that? And I agree, like I get tired about, you know, bringing that shit up all the time. It's boring. Well, no, that's right. LG Power Gaming says, I'm pretty sure the only way Doc on the Trolls would get made is if you funded it, and then people wouldn't trust it anyway. Again, because people aren't willing to take the chance. Because if it's not about the individual downfall of an individual who at once was considered successful or prominent, and then they lost it all, it doesn't make any attention on YouTube at all, right? Like the video about, what was that guy's name? Was it Completionist or something like that? Actually being a scammer who scammed people with this charity drive every year and never gave $1 to charity, right? That video will get you millions of views. If there was a video about, oh, by the way, years later, it was found out that none of that happened, no one would watch that video. Right? That's it. That's just how it works.
So, I mean, the reason why there's a lot of negative content about Phil Bono on the internet is because he does a lot of negative things that are worth making content about. And there's a historical track record of this. Of his bullshit, his deceit, his lies, his fucking emotional manipulation, his financial manipulation of his audience. You know? As I said, like, it's not like, it's like the old Sherlock Holmes quote, quotes, Sherlock Holmes quote here, I cannot make bricks without clay. Phil provides us an overabundance of clay. We're practically drowning in motherfucking clay here for us to make bricks with. Like, we're not just creating something out of nothing here. Like, he is providing us all the material we need to make the tractor content about him, because he is such an awful, toxic cunt of a person. But yeah, but Phil said he moved on from this, and then he goes back towards it because he's always the fucking victim. He's the ever perpetual fucking victim. Whatever.
And to make matters even worse, the original video would never be removed either. So many more people would always see the toxic negative video. No one would see the video that's the follow-up that says, oh, by the way, this was all redeemed or whatever, right?
That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even...
This song.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? Because we're going to build up attendance even further. No, we'll probably just hang out for a little bit more, and then we'll get into the retro stuff. Because I do want to do a lot of retro fun stuff today. Okay?
Wait. Did he just say you guys? Never mind.
This song. Okay, what else you guys want to talk about? Because we're going
He finally said you guys. It took fucking long enough. There you go. Good shit indeed.
to build up attendance even further. Now, we'll probably just hang out for a little bit more, and then we'll get into the retro stuff. Because I do want to do a lot of retro fun stuff today, okay?
We are about 35, 40 odd minutes away from him starting gameplay. So he's going to find something to blather on about some more. So there you go. So yeah, we're doing okay for bingo, as I said. We're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 8 away from a full house as things stand. 50 likes, remember, gets us 2 more free spaces. So we could go from 8 away to 6 away if we get 50 likes. So if you're not like the stream yet, please like the stream, and that'll help us hopefully on our way to a full house bingo card so we can escape the bad man and enjoy some robust marbles afterwards. Also, on that note, Meth Bear, why don't you leave a comment in the community post, Meth Bear, so you can get your own marble? Surely, Meth Bear, you'd be on board of having, you know, of having your own marble. You could win access to the Scottish Soundboard or get a full house ticket, you know? Oh yeah, I'm starting to call you, so yeah, there we go. Meth Bear, get your own marble secured, you bastard, you know? Leave a comment in that community post right now so we can watch a little marble rolled in the track and fall off over and over again. There you go.
Huh. You want to see the virtual boy? Let me get it. Well, actually, yeah, because you know what? Let me hook up the Switch to the capture card. Get the Switch booted, okay? And download, like, I'll get the Nintendo Switch Online because I don't have it yet. Let me do that right now. Give me a second. Let me go hook up the Switch, get it working with the capture, get the controller working. I'll buy the Switch Online. We'll do all that first before we actually start doing it. Let's get it all set up. Okay.
Boring. The funny part is, he's recording this to upload later on. This stream has been an absolute nothing burger. He's recording this thinking it's worthwhile. Garbage. Absolute garbaggio. Hell. Come on, Phil, you're boring the bejesus. I mean, I can only play bingo if you're fucking doing something, Phil. It's kind of hard to play bingo when Phil is not on camera, not hearing, can't hear what he's saying, not seeing what he's doing. This feels like a sabotage of bingo. I'm going to press the Scottish Soundboard button, fuck it.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
That kind of fits quite nicely, that, actually. There you go. This is Operation Mindfuck. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Day something, for fuck's sake.
Get fucking screwed!
Or that, there you go. Ah, Christ alive. I mean, Phil doesn't understand that some detractors sacrifice their fucking time today in streams. I could have been watching the football. That's good football on telly, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so I have my Switch hooked up. I'm going to try to go to the online here, Nintendo Switch Online. I'm going to see
who cares?
How much it costs to upgrade this thing.
Apparently, I mean, I remember Sonny showed us, Sonny put this on. Apparently, Phil's shirt buttons get very stretched very soon. It's not long past the hour here, but yeah, I do remember Sonny warning us all that Phil's shirt comes close to exploding very soon.
I have no recollection of how much it actually costs to upgrade the membership. Let's see. Renew or change your membership. Let's see here.
Who fucking cares?
So, I'm on Online Plus Expansion Pack. $46 a year. $46.44 a year.
My biggest fans are idiots.
And it even says I'll get a discount based on how much is left in my membership, and I think my membership lasts until April. Okay. And there's an automatic renewal, so I'm going to have to remember to cancel by next year. Yeah. Oh my god, it's the longest terms I've ever seen. Insanely long page of terms to fucking get this. I agree. Okay. Yes, you have to get the subscription to play Virtual Boy. You do. So now that I have that, I can now go to the store and I can get the Virtual Boy. I think. I don't know how to get the app. I gotta find it. How do I find the Virtual Boy on here? Search. Virtual Boy. There it is. Okay. Free download. There you go. So I got that going. I also need to get a bunch of stuff. Let's see. I need to get all the Nintendo stuff. So Nintendo, Super Nintendo, isn't there a GameCube? There's a lot on here, right? To get that I have to download on here. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna read everything out. Don't worry. I see there's some contributions coming in. I'll read this out. Don't worry. So let's see. So let's do. If I just type in NES, probably SNES.
It's boring. You're boring everybody. Quit boring everyone.
No. NES is not listed. What's the name of the app?
It's almost like you said no to quit boring everyone. At the timing of that no, when you heard Homer say stop boring everyone, was quite uncanny. Like Phil's determined just to fucking bore the shite out of you all right now.
What if I just type in Nintendo?
That's gonna spam this punch over and over again.
Oh, come on. It doesn't come up when I search for Nintendo. That's too tough. Alright, this is starting to piss me off already. Here it is. Here's Nintendo 64 Classic. Let's get that. Here's Game Boy Advance Classics. I don't even know what's on there. There might be some good Game Boy Advance games to check out. Let's see. Download. Wait, why can't I find NES?
Who cares?
I know there's GameCube too, right? So I guess there's SNES, GameCube. I think there's Genesis too, right? GameCube. There's the GameCube app. Let's get that. Let's see what's on all these.
For the next 20 minutes.
There we go. Look up classic, the word classic. Okay, let me try that.
Talking, and saying absolutely nothing.
Nope, that didn't work. Classic doesn't work at all. You don't get the app. So I still need regular NES, I need Super Nintendo, and I need, I think you guys said Genesis is on here too. Nope, I searched Genesis, didn't come up. Oh, here it is. I found it. Such a hilariously bad system that they have. It's just such a bad system that they've set up. So Nintendo didn't work and NES didn't work, so how the fuck do I get this? How do I get
Who
the app
fucking cares?
Let's do SNES. Nope. Didn't come up when I typed it in. SNES didn't come up. Okay, here it is. It's like 20 entries down. Got it. Unbelievable. Okay. We got that.
Phil, this is not how you keep an audience entertained and engaged. Holy shit, I'm otters. Save us, otters. God almighty. I just like, Jesus, sweet baby Jeebus. This is tough. This is tough to endure from Phil today. Oh, God almighty. There's only so much we can fucking do. Oh, I completely forgot. Meth Bear gave us a free space. I completely forgot. I absolutely completely forgot. I was too busy fucking being offended. I told me to still be Scottish. I completely forgot that every £5 tip is a free space. So we have 3 free spaces because of Meth Bear giving that £5 tip. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So there we go. We're actually we're 7 away from our full house. So just like that, we're 7 away from our full house. Okay, so there we go. If we get 50 likes on stream, that'll turn into 5 away. Because 50 likes on a bingo stream is 2 more free spaces. So 7 away from a full house, but Phil is making it hard today. He's making it very difficult. £25 it gets an outfield card. You know what? I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to accept that. Yeah, fuck it. I'm willing to fucking say fuck it, go for it, yeah. Yeah, at this point in time, Phil is boring the absolute shite out of everyone. I'm willing to say just fuck it, okay, go for it. If you want to fucking go for that, fucking go for it, you know. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll keep playing. Maybe we can get 50 likes, you know what I mean, and get 2 more free spaces, and maybe Phil will start doing things to help us on our way to Phil House. But yeah, I am willing to entertain the notion of a fucking nuke just to end things, for sure.
Yeah, we're still downloading. What else? So I got SNES. I still need NES. So I got Virtual Boy, N64, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo GameCube, Genesis, Super Nintendo. I need to get NES. And what, regular Game Boy? Probably those 2. Go to your Nintendo Online tab, it'll show things to download. Okay, let's see. Ah, here we go. Nintendo Classics. Yes, we need Game Boy and I need NES. Let's get both of those.
As usual, chat's had to hold his fucking hands because Phil is incapable of navigating this shit all by himself.
Oh, it's not working. It doesn't let you download the apps from there. It doesn't let you download the apps from there. Why not?
Oh shit! He actually did it. Okay. All right. The nuke's been...
Launching. Nuke tip £25.
There we go.
It's on its Wii.
Hold on, this will take a while. I might not do this while I wait.
Burger.
Full house. Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. 2 seconds, I gotta let us play it. Hold on, 2 seconds. Still a wee while to go. Hold on. I noticed that. You spelled it right this time. You spelled splat right this time. Well done. Just you guys wait. You'll hear it say splat this time.
Splat.
Well, last time you misspelled it altogether. You know what I mean? Like last time around, you spelled it something completely different. So again, and I think you had it in caps. So if you type in something in caps, I think in text to speech, I think it then does like every letter individually as well. But you got it right that time. Well done to you. So yeah, so I didn't actually think Sonny was going to do that. So there we go. Sonny sent a nuke and I'm a man of words. He's okay. We've won. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do as well. Okay. So him doing that is an automatic full house in my opinion. That means that the free spaces we have today carries over for tomorrow. That nuke that Sonny just sent there does not count for using free spaces. So we carry those free spaces over tomorrow. There we go. Thank you, Sonny, for saving us all from the bad man. Right. Hold on. Is there this is the state of Phil's dreams. Hold on. Let me fast forward. Oh, let me fast forward some more. Oh, let me fast forward some more. Let's rewind. He's there. And let's rewind a wee bit more. Oh, okay, and then let's rewind a bit more. Oh, there we go. He's all away from this, so there we go. Jesus Christ, man. Is there any highlights, Sonny? Also, you've seen the future. You're from the future, you know. You're a future boy. So, is there any worthwhile highlights you want to us to go through before we abandon the bad man and all his bad man ways? I mean, I don't want to skip anything. If there's anything, any good gold to see or whatever, you know what I mean? But it does sound like it's just pretty boring. Besides the shirt bit, where was it? Where was the shirt bit? Is when he was going to get his Nintendo, like is it the Virtual Boy? So here is, you know, so it asked him to get his stand to it. So ask him, he's got it there, okay? So it's before this, I guess. Now he probably fucks off here to get it, I imagine. So yeah, he fucks off here to get it. Okay, so hold on. Apparently Phil's shirt does a funny. Let's see Phil's shirt try and explode when it turns. Wait, before. Wait, you said it's when he went and got the Virtual Boy. You know, do you have a timestamp? When he gets up. Okay, when he gets up. Well. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see exactly what you mean. Holy button strain! Holy crap! Yeah, that's quite a lot of stress on those lower buttons there you got there, Phil. Oh boy! You can practically hear the ping of a button flying off. There you go. Oh, you fat old bastard. There you go. Right, okay, there you go. So there we go. So, so like I said, I played the Virtual Boy game. I put the Virtual Boy add-on. Well done to you. There you go. Congratulations. Let's go to live DSP and see
collector's
how he's
item.
doing.
You know what I'm saying? It's an overblown collector's item. If you have money to blow and you want it as part of your collection, you can say, I have Virtual Boy. But outside of that, it doesn't really add anything. The fact there's only 7 games is really lame. They should have had the whole library, to be frank. I don't know why they only made 7 games at launch and they're going to add more later. It doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to charge this much money, $100, you should have a good library, right?
Angry tapping.
I don't understand why they're going to release more later. Release them all now. Or don't sell this now.
Is it
sell
live?
this later in the year.
This is live
right?
DSP.
Why 7 now and later? It doesn't make sense to me. So I would say it's an interesting experiment. It's nice that for posterity they've brought it back. If you've always wanted a Virtual Boy, this is a more feasible way to do it. And it does work. But a lot of those problems still exist. My neck hurts. My eyes bugged out. It wasn't super comfortable wearing this visor. It wasn't easy to adjust to. It doesn't look like the screen even fits properly. You can't even see all the way left and right in this thing. It's not great, okay? And let's be honest, most people who are going to spend $100 for this are going to think there's more to it. Oh, this has a video out, so I can capture it.
No,
or no. It's just a piece of
Nintendo.
plastic. This is your Virtual Boy. This is just the goggles you wear to get the 3D effect. And they're charging you $100 for it because it looks like the Virtual Boy. That's a ripoff.
$100, Nintendo. You got scammed, little piggy. Oh, boo fucking hell. That was on $79. Who cares? There we go. So the bad man is not having a great time. Try me, something, whatever, Phil. Who cares? Anyway, it's time for bingo, okay? It's time for marbles, sorry. It's marble time. Let me check the comments to see if there's any brand new marbles to add. I did add Dimmock's marble earlier on. Dimmock's marble was the 100th marble. We have over 100 marbles now on us here, but let me check the comments. There is no new marbles to be added, looks like, so it looks like we can get straight into marbles. Good stuff indeed. So let me do that right now then. Let's launch the marbles. Where are you in marbles? Hold on 2 seconds. We're going to do what we usually do here. We're going to try that very hard, challenging course first. You know, the one, that 99% elimination field, the one we've come close to finishing before, but can't quite get there. We're going to try that one first. Because why the fuck not? Right after Marbles update, oh wait, Marbles is updating. Oh, balls. Well, if Marbles is updating, it might actually mean that the list is refreshed and we might not be able to find that course anymore. If that's the case, then we'll just hit random. I don't know. We'll do something. Hold on. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when the game opens. So here we go. But 2 seconds. Let me see here. Let me see. Let's get into the game. Let's hit continue. So first of all, let's get the marbles added. We need to add our marbles here. So let's clear that list here, and let's import the new list. And we have 100 marbles, 100 names. Now let's check the community page and see if these are still the same lists as before. I don't think. Nah, it's not looking good. Nah, it's a brand new list. But hold on a second. Was that not the? I'm trying to think here. No, it wasn't. These are all the 99% elimination courses. These are the only ones that are available so far. And the one we were using before, the one we were playing before, is not there right now. Because the list got updated. So all the community maps get updated. So there's not a whole lot there, you know, because of the update, as you can see. I mean, there's a bunch there, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But yeah, all the community maps from before, they kind of get updated and refreshed, and you need to like resubmit them because of updates and all that shit, so there you go. Well, in that case then, I am going to try marbles instead. And actually no, I'll tell you what, hold on. No, hold on a second, let me think here. You know what? Okay, here's what we'll do instead. Okay, let me take the chat away from the screen. Sunny sent a nuke, so they picked the course. Sunny, you pick one of these 99% courses. So Sonny gets to pick one of these 99% courses. It's so you get aggressive area activity, Coliseum and Shadows, aggressive area portals, marbles, some jumping path, furious fantastic vacation, circuit time zone, careful magic kingdom, and long deadly track. 6 or 7 from the top. Boo! Prick. You prick. You absolute prick. You. Oh hell. Anyway, let's see. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 from the top is marbles. We're doing marbles. Fuck it. This is the one. I believe this is the Arthur map. I believe this map belongs to Arthur. And it's one we've played before in the past as well. Historically, it's been something. Yeah, this has this one. Okay. This one is definitely possible. We've actually completed this one before. It's a classic. So yeah. But yeah, I will give us 3 goes to complete this. Hey, what the fuck's happening down here? Oh, there you go. I thought this was broken for a second because of the angle. But there we go. So we're going to have 3 attempts to complete this course here, okay? This 99% elimination style course. So who's winning right now? So Daijo Dan is the front running marble. Dapper Dragon is just overtaken. We're going to follow Dapper Dragon as I make the way down the path and through the course, and up they go and down they go, and there we go. Can they avoid the freaking laser beams? Oh, they got bashed away by the Baron. And Daijo Dan is overtaken again and reclaimed lead. Daijo Dan they're on a fucking mission to Daijo Dan. They want to fucking win this. Plenty of marbles are falling by the wayside. We've lost 40 so far. Can Daijo Dan get down quickly here? Bear Claw managed to fucking get a good shortcut there. Stand right behind Bear Claw. The timing of this is not great. There's a big pile up here. There's a big pile up here. Everyone's going this way, and you might get nuked for the lasers, or you might fall into portals. You want to go... Holy shit, Bear Claw's gone. Okay, well, Bear Claw's all gone. You want to go the other way. You want to go to your right here. Lady of Ravens timed that perfect. And Sunny. Sunny and the Lady of Ravens are neck and neck here. Lady of Ravens has gone the wrong way. Can they survive? They cannot survive. Sunny. That is a shortcut. That trampoline could be a shortcut. We've seen people make that jump before from that trampoline if you go that way. Sunny's marbles winning. Isn't that just fitting? The person that went and sent money to nuke is when they've gone. They got bashed. Never mind the conspiracy theories. You can hold your conspiracy theories. Sunny's marble just got sent into orbit. Right before the pay to win accusations could start, their marble got bashed out of existence. We're going to follow Raya. So, and Dips in Mage of India. The Mage of India is taking a winning right now. Moki's trying to win all. Fucking Moki.
Get screwed.
And Moki, their marble. Well, is Moki surviving? Tacozilla's gone through. Moki's fallen. Get screwed yourself, Moki. Well, yeah, we're going to follow Tacozilla. Tacozilla, of course. Oh, actually, Dips is... I didn't realise Dips is so far ahead. Dips is all the way over here. Tacozilla's gone. But Dips is the front running marble. Where are the rest of the marbles? Where is everyone else? Oh, that's a bad... Oh, this could be very bad. This could be very bad. I don't know if Dips has a momentum. Oh, I got sent backwards. Wait, is this good or bad? Wait, this is good. This is actually good for Dips. There are 3 marbles left. Dips, David Riley, and Fear Monarch. The timing of that was... Okay, so David Riley's all the way over here. This is potentially good for David Riley. They're caught up. Okay, where's Fear Monarch? They're gone. Okay, these are the last 2 marbles. Now, I know it doesn't look good here, but there is a speed boost here. The speed boost here is going to keep them alive. As David Riley's gone, the timing... Oh, it's unfortunate. Dips, it's all down to you. Wasn't it all down to Dips the other day as well? Wasn't Dips like the sole marble surviving as well the other day? And we're all relying on Dips to try and finish that other course. They're constantly up there or thereabouts to try and win things for us. But there we go. Dips here. Can they make it to the end? There's not a whole lot more to go here. The finish is just over there. But it's not as simple as just going into the finish. You need to have it timed perfectly as well. Oh, they're gone. They got knocked over the side. Dips could not win. Okay, we're 1 down, 2 to go. We'll try that again, shall we? We shall try that again. Let's hit start and let's go. So like I was asking, is Mookie going to bleep me up? Very probably. But nothing new there. Mookie's favourite pastime is just battering me. Let's fucking press a button until we can hear Mookie.
Come the fuck in.
No, no, no.
Shut your...
No.
Hello there.
No. No.
I'm Scottish!
No.
Get screwed.
There you go. Let's follow Mr. White, because their marble has had an incredible start. Their marble is miles ahead. M Bode and Beans for you, not far behind them. But Mr. White here is avoiding all these marbles. That's a good bounce as well. Oh, it would have been a good bounce if it managed to fall down the right hand side. Or you know, but instead he fell down the left hand side and got caught here. And now there's other marbles who are ahead here. M Bode is technically winning, I believe. Yeah, the M Bode is in front of the marble. And Jim R6 is right there as well. Jim R6 takes lead, stands down the lead here. Can Stan... That's an unfortunate bounce of Stan, unlucky Stan. Natoronin's also going, but Jim R6 nears the landing, so there's Ori's game room, and Dips again is there. Dips is always there or thereabouts. Their marble is consistently like good. And wow, that is okay. Some of these marbles couldn't fucking wait. Oh, unlucky. So Ori's game room. Oh wait, Dips can Dips to the shortcut. Can Dips to the shortcut? Okay, Dips is fucking just showing off in a straight. Dips is gone. Never mind. Hold that thought. Very unfortunate for Dips. They managed to fucking survive, and then that happens to them. So who's all alive? Who's all dead? Who's all where? Dark Gross looks like they're winning right now. So Dark Gross, their marbles ahead. Mistake is in second place. Dio's in third place. We have a whole bunch of marbles back there as well. But yeah, we're going to follow Dark Gross right now as they are still floating in the air, and they drop down now. So can they make it down quickly here? The timing here can be very good here if they get... It's an okay bounce. You gotta get that such water. Well, Dio's right behind. Dio is just, you know, just giving it to Dark Gross from behind. Make of that what you will. They both drop down together. They both make it through together, and they both get filled through in the same segment together. Dark Gross and Dio forever together as they go through the portal together. Very intimate gathering between these two. Can they? And how's the time going to be though? Is this going to be timed well? Okay, I'm not sure about the timing there. Is this going to work for both of them? This might not work for both of them. Oh, they make it. They both... Dio's on a shortcut. Oh, is that a good shortcut though? The timing might not be great for Dio, because I think it's going to go to the left, isn't it? And there's a mistake as well. Okay, this could be good or it could be bad. This might be bad. This might be very bad. Did they survive? I think they're all surviving. Mistake didn't survive. Sunny's still alive. They're back there as well. So Dark Gross and Dio are waiting for this fucking tube to go to the side here. Sunny is coming over to join them, but I don't think he's going to make the side. Actually, he's going to... Sunny does make it. And Sunny overtakes right at the end. Who says money can't buy bingo glory? Their marble is currently tied to first place with Dio, and Dark Gross is a bit lagging behind by a little bit. We're going to follow Sunny. The timing's been perfect timing from Sunny. Dio's gone, Dark Gross is gone. Dashi is behind. The only two marbles left are Sunny and Dashi. But it's a good bounce. It's a good bounce. That's a great bounce. Sunny's so close. It's all about the timing. That wasn't good. Where are you going to land? You're so far in the air. Okay, you're going backwards, I think. I'm going to follow Dashi. Because you're up here. Sorry, you know. You might land on the course. Oh my, oh god, oh, that was so close. That was so close, Sunny. Unfortunate. We're going to follow Dashi instead. That was such a good effort. Can Dashi make it? Dashi's timing is also very good. Can Dashi survive? You don't want to be on the left-hand side. The left-hand side is very bad. This is very bad. Yeah, we knew that was bad. Sunny came so agonizingly close and then got sent to the motherfucking moon. They almost nailed the landing though. They were unfortunate. One more go. And if we don't get one here, we'll pick a random map instead. We're going to follow Groot. Oh, hold on. Who's that? What? Why is Dark Gross is dead already. They can't repeat their heroics from before. They're fucking gone immediately. And Sunny's the marble in front right now, but BST has overtaken them. So BST is the front running marble. Ludwig order is trying to take over, and so Sunny's right there as well. Your front three so far are Sunny, Ludwig, and BST. And Ludwig and BST got nuked together, and Sunny survives. Sonic and Sunny are both currently just going down the course right now. Sunny is determined to try and get this course finished. Pixar's Marble's latest one to get knocked down, Destroyer as well. Can Sunny keep going? Can he maintain this lead here? That's a fucking good transition there. Agent Old Double Soul has got a better exit though. They maintain more speed here. Broadside Phil's caught up, Aiden's caught up, SD 93's caught up, everyone's caught up here. And here we go, Mr. Pika Fan is currently out in front here, but a lot of marbles at this point in time. A lot of marbles are here. Hoping to capitalise here. We're still following Sunny. Oh, some are going for a shortcut. The shortcut, is it going to work? Mr. Pika Fan is successful in the shortcut. We've got to follow Mr. Pika Fan. Mr. Pika Fan, we've got to follow them. Sunny and Sinks are behind. Captain Murphy's there as well. But we're following Mr. Pika Fan, as they are the front running marble so far. They almost got hit by a meteor. Oh, they did get hit by a meteor. That's so unfortunate. We're going to follow Sunny instead. Can Sunny avoid the meteors? They're fucking close. I'm not sure about the timing here. I'm not sure about the timing. Sunny also got hit by a meteor. Oh my. Scarot taking dips. Can they both survive? They can. Oh, goodness me. That was very unfortunate indeed for Sunny and Mr. Pika Fan both getting absolutely battered by Meteor. But there you go, we've got Slinks, Dips and Scrotic here. Slinks, the time for Slinks was very good there. But not there. And oh, Dips is gone. Slinks is gone. Sorry, Slinks is gone as well. Balls. We are now following Tacozilla, because Tacozilla's marble is the closest one. The Fox is here, but they're going to die. Dajo, Dan and Puddy are trying to make their way down there as well. Puddy might be successful. We're going to follow Puddy. We are no longer following Puddy. They're doomed. They're doomed. I'm pretty sure they're doomed. Dajo Dan might be okay. No, they're doomed as well. The Fox, they're doomed. Taco, it's up to you. Not you. I think you might be doomed as well. We need a good bounce here for Tacozilla. That is not a good bounce. We need you to get knocked to the side there. You're oh, for God's sake, a bunch of fucking lemons in this fucking course. Well, we tried and we failed. Didn't even get close that time. And that is going to bring an end to that particular course. So we tried, we failed. So now we hit a random. And we let fate decide. I just realised I don't have a chat on screen, sorry. There we go. Cat is back on screen. The random course has been picked. It's called Battle of the Machine. Battle of the Machine made by Eye of Scarrow. It has a 5% elimination rate. Average finish time is under 2.5 minutes long. Here we go. Who is going to win this course? Let's fucking see for ourselves quickly what sort of course it is, and then we can. Oh, hello. You look very sinister. What a very interesting looking course. 5% elimination rate. Very grey looking course, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. The finish is over there, as you can see. Look at this shit. Ah, the Cybermen from Doctor Who. Ah, it's a Doctor Who reference. Look at the Cybermen. Ah, excellent stuff indeed. And a lot like this is meant to. This is in like shooting something from the. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Well, there we go. Who doesn't fucking love a Doctor Who reference? Anyway, let's start the course and let's see which marble comes out on top here. 100 marbles, only one can win. So, Agent Double Soul is making her way down, as you can see, slowly but surely. You've never heard... So wait, Jonic, have you never heard of the Cybermen, or have you never heard of Doctor Who? I think everyone's heard of Doctor Who. Everyone's sure heard of Doctor Who, but the Cybermen are one of the bad guys in the show, you know. You've never heard of Doctor Who. But hell. Anyway, Cal Denson is in first place. Good start for them, as they try and make their way down the course here. Well, Bill not far behind, as you can see. But yeah. Here we go. Get down there. Cal Denson is doing quite well. So, is this kind of course, is there a lot of room for back and forth, you know, as in like, you're going to lose? Or Because Kel Denson's been in first place for a while, and it looks like they're going to stay in first place. Although they've been slowed down, though. Major of India has gone round the outside, I think. They did, but Kel Denson is still in first place, but they've been slowed down. Major of India is just trying to just shortcut, and everyone's catching up now. Here we go, everyone's catching up. Get the fucking way. There you go, everyone get through. There you go. And Warren, their marble has popped through first. But they can't get down, though. They're trying to get down, they can't get down, but Native Mamba has gotten down and gone. How did you get here, Ladouch? how did you get here? There's other marbles that are fucking ahead there. Windows 96 is the front running marble so far. The end is in sight. I think. It's over there somewhere. Dips again! Dips again! The end's over there! Don't tell me Dips is going to win. Windows 96 is overtaken. Chris Dax is overtaken. Who's going to win? Who's going to Dips ahead again? Dips is going to win. Wait, are they going to win? They're going to slow down right to the very end. Oh, he's been overtaken. He's been overtaken right to the end. Oh, that is criminal. That is criminal. Mercer's in first place. Blind Dot 2nd. Larry 3rd. Aiton 4th. Tom 5th. Warren 6th. Bearclaw 7th. Chris Danks 8th. Dips ended up 9th place. And Windows 96 is in 10th place. That is unbelievable. I thought Dips had that shit wrapped up in one, but the course said nah. Let me just slow your ass down, and as soon as I get lowered, we're going to have people overtake you and zoom past your ass. That was a very close finish towards the end, though, so there you go. We still had 3 marbles at least die. Well, it's a 5% elimination course, so it would make sense if, you know, from 100 marbles, like 95 or so finish and 5 die. That kind of makes perfect sense, actually. So yeah, 5% elimination course. The math adds up, you know. We're just waiting for the last couple of marbles to finish. There we go. Woods is gone. Woods got Precious Wilson. We end up with 94 marbles finishing. So let's see the results. Here's the results. Let's check the time. Look at those times. Look at those finish times for the first 5 marbles. Look at the first 6. They all finish at 2 minutes and 2 seconds. You're talking thousandths of a second. You're talking like thousands, I think, or hundreds. Wait, is it hundreds or thousands? I always get confused what is hundreds and what is thousands when you're looking at this kind of metric here, you know? Like 0.369, 0.424, 0.480, 0.5 is so close. But Mercer's marble crossed the line first just about. A very close finish. The top 10 marbles had just over a second between them all. If you want to see how the rest of them all done, there you go, there's a list right there. I finished in 29th place. Kel Denson, who was winning for a while, ended up in 24th place. There you go. So it goes tens, then hundreds and thousands. So okay, so yeah. Between 369 and 424 then, it's awfully fucking close. It's awfully fucking close, holy shit. Anyway, well done to Mercil, their marble won. The rest of the marbles, there you go, there's the list right there. Look at it for your marble name if you want to see what it came. Moki came 61st, get fucked, Moki. Have it you. That's me. I was pressing no buttons with fucking Moki, but it's not. But there you go. And Gang of Wolves, Woods, Stan, Dimmick, David Dragon, and Puddy all couldn't finish. Unlucky to you guys, there you go. But Mercer won, that's the main thing, so there we go. Let's now get out of marbles and we can spin the bingo Barry's Wheel of Prizes and we'll see which prize Mercer is going to win today. That's not a bingo, there we go. This is a bingo Barry Wheel of Prizes. Let's spin the wheel and see what Mercer's going to win. They're going to win a Scottish Soundboard Pass, they're going to win a full house ticket, can they win an intro shout out, or they're going to win a console voucher. Oh, it's an intro shout out. Oh, it was very close. It just ticked over to the intro shout out. And that was a very close thing. That was very close. I've been fucking sweating there for a second. But there we go. The intro shout out for Mercer. Well done to you, Mercer. Your name will feature in the next bingo intro. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, I think on that note, it is time for us to wrap up things. Yeah, let's see how the bad man's doing. Let's put Phil on mute, then see how he's doing. He's on his break right now. Wow, how robust is that? His top super chat is still $9.99. His top tip is still 5 buckaroos. And the King's tax is currently sitting at a measly, paltry $79. The good news though, he's back from his break. What will I say?
This, and then do this.
What is he doing, by the way?
There we go. Okay.
What is he actually doing? For the next 3 hours.
And let me turn off the lights, because I look very, very red.
But what's the plan today? It's a Virtual Boy stream about the Virtual Boy. Like, what's his plan? Just to fucking scroll the Nintendo store and call out ripoffs. I can't be arsed waiting. I can't be arsed. He's not. Shut up, Phil. Get away. Bad man. Okay. We're done with bingo for today. We're going to wrap things up there. So fuck it. We're just done for the bad man today. So yeah. Bingo shall return tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow of course being Wednesday. I believe Phil is in a podcast tomorrow. I'm quite sure Phil is planning tomorrow to have a podcast. So yeah, Bingo shall return and Phil will do a podcast, and we'll have to wait and see if it's going to be worth watching. Oh, that Otto's going mental right now with that fucking toy. Jesus Christ. That Otto's going ham. That fucking thing. Look at it. Look at it fucking go. This thing is great. It's fantastic. I'm going to fucking drown myself now. But I go. I think he's trying to break it. To try. Maybe they put cheats inside it. Because obviously, like, you know, usually isn't that a thing where like otters will like break open like clams or whatever to get like what's inside them to eat them or something? But not clams exactly, but yeah. But yeah, they like doing that sort of thing, don't they? Try and kind of break shit and shit, you know, to get inside things like that, yeah. But anyway, otters being otters, they're all very cute and all that jazz. Bingo returns tomorrow, Wednesday, and hopefully we can get another video tomorrow and not jazz as we try and endure DSP's awful goddamn garbage fucking streams and gameplay and commentary. But until tomorrow, guys, I'm going to end how I always end by putting today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.